Perlini out at center on that big line, but we've got Nikita Kashirsky, and this kid's been coming. He's starting to feel it, and he's been much better the last 4 or 5 games. But if you got wingers like Szydlowski,
well, you got
Thompson,
Daniel's back in the lineup tonight too. So that's good to see. He did not play Monday.
Well, opening face-off, Komets have it. Szydlowski dropping it off to Kashirsky, and it goes left wing. Thompson up front. Kashirsky there, just wide of the net. Off the corner, right back up. Here comes Kalamazoo. Intercepted. Kashirsky drops it into the zone. Taken away nicely by Thompson. He's got it back. Got it in his feet. Still got it. Here we go. Sid with a shot. Nice save on the play.
Martin gets a quick shot from Szydlowski from the high slot. Let her go. Try to sneak one past him, but Martin sharp again.
Yep, as usual. Just don't give him too many shots or he'll get hot quick.
Yeah. Get to him early. And we've been up, we pretty close scores all the way through, but you got to get ahead of this guy and try to stay ahead.
Yeah, and once he gets ahead of you, try to catch him.
Yep.
He's a tough cookie. Here
Line
we
change
come.
for Komets.
All right, on the faceoff, Belzile going in for the draw. Far corner played by the Komets. Behind the net, up the far wall for Meurs, kept alive by the Komets. Meurs behind the net, going after it, but here's somebody with it. Oh, up the slot. It gets right off the feet of Belzile, and here they come, 3 men down. Going in Fox, left side, going across corner of the net, can't make the play. Komets break it up again. Got it in their feet, can't get it out. Joe, look out, chasing this one down, picked out by Sorensen, out behind the net.
It's the rebound.
Oh, and they missed it that time. Right out in front, cold turkey was Mr. Fox. We outfoxed him is what we did, but boy, you get into your own zone and they give you the forecheck.
Side of the net again.
Yep, hang on. Come on, get him out of there.
All over it.
Man, he's beating away on the goaltender and the puck, and there was nobody bothering him.
Yeah, they stole the puck in the corner. They just flipped the puck to the side of the net. It bounced around a little bit, and they had 2 men jamming at it and whack it away. Nagle was able to grab it and hold on to it. The defense finally helped out.
All right, changing them up again. Gary says, woo, let's change. That was a close call.
Get everybody, get their bus legs out of them and turkey out of them.
All right, here we come. Shaftsma goes at center now. They got 3 centers to rotate. And see where we go here. Alberga coming up onto the right wing at the moment. Into the zone with the face-off Taylor. He's very good in the face-off circle, right through the net. Up the far wall, blocked by the Komets. Can't get it out. Go back, they go in the corner. Alberga sends behind the net. Played this time by Beaupre. Beaupre hesitates a bit. They pinch the wall back. They come. Behind. First penalty will be called right here and now.
Yeah, ooh, a little chippy.
Yeah, it's going to get chippy. It'll get chippy early.
Yeah, Beaupre right in the middle of it. Kalamazoo player give Perry a push from behind into the boards. That drew the penalty. Everybody mingles around, get a little pushing and shoving at each other, and we'll see if just the penalty stands.
127, and paying the price is going to be Murray.
Yeah. Boarding, they call it.
Okay, so power play up 40 Ks right off the bat. Let's see how it's going to go. All right, let's make the most of this one. We're scoreless, just beginning. 1-1 shots on goal. Komets now will have Kashirsky back at center. And the big guy, Joe Perry, playing right wing on the power play. He was pretty hot here the last game in, potted a couple of dandies. Here they come up top. Half wall, right side, can't move it. Kashirsky looking. He can't find his guy. He doesn't have him yet. Here's Southorn up top. Here's a drive. Nice save again. Martin.
Szydlowski.
Sid puts it out. Nice play behind the net, right out front. Now the Komets have to pick it up behind the net. Here they come, being chased out of there. Down in the corner that time as Perry gives it back, trying to move it back out. Here's another one, just deflected wide. Kashirsky's got it back for the Komets. Looking, can't find his play again. Here he is, all the way up top, and left wing drive, front of the net.
Again,
knocked down again. Perry was right out front, but he couldn't get it.
Yeah, they liked that play after he got 3 goals about 2 nights ago.
I guess so.
They feed him all night long with that pass.
Big guy, he shouldn't tire too much. Make a shooting machine out of him. Power play still with 1:05 to go. Komets on the rush into the zone. Tipped off deep into the corner as it was Alberga pushing his guy off the puck, but wasting no time. Kalamazoo puts it back in the other end of the rink. All right, here we come. Moving it now is going to be Daniels. He's at center and flips over the D. Back in the corner going hard. Meurs got the puck. Oh, out front. Shot
Embach.
right in front Embach, but it was so close he couldn't get it by Martin. Here they come back up. Down in the corner. Back up top again. Who's coming? You go, what a place for a shot. They didn't take it. Now here we come again. All the way cross ring. Nice pass. At the net. Trying to move it again. Embach in the slot. Can't get it. Alberga has it. Looks out at the point. Right side. Daniels left side. Can't get a shot away. Got it in his feet down in front of the net. Here's another one. Deflected wide.
Too many passes.
Yeah, they are. They're getting out in that hot zone where somebody's got to pull the trigger, and you got two guys there for a rebound. Nothing happened. Here they go again. Pick back up. Kalamazoo dumping it Fort Wayne zone. Here they come. Deflected out to center. Kalamazoo sends it back up the wing. Pritz coming in.
Stay up on
right
him.
side. Nice save on the play. Power plays over. Both teams back at full strength. 16:28 to go, period one. This is Comet Hockey.
Oh, please make me a sandwich on nice soft sunbeam bread. 'Cause softer is deliciouser. That's what my mommy said.
What's in a Fort Wayne tradition for over 50 years? Comet Hockey, of course, and Sunbeam Bread. Delicious, nutritious Sunbeam has been making the best sandwiches for young Komets fans since 1957.
I want a Sunbeam sandwich 'cause Sunbeam is softest. Tastes softest longest.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, we get a rush rink wide. Good move there as Thomas really put on the pressure. Got the backhand shot, but the angle was tough, and Martin is a pretty sure cookie on those.
Well, that face-off started in the Comet zone. Thomas raced it down the ice, got the shot on the net all by himself.
All right, face-off to the right of Martin. They try to move it out off behind the net. Kalamazoo came up on the left side, out toward center. Szydlowski dumps it. Komets take it away. Into the zone. Here we come again. All the way around at the side of the net. Buck comes the puck out, and no play. Behind the net this time. Perry chased it down far wall. Kept in at the point. Komets have it. All the way back behind the net. Tripped in front of the net that time was Shaftsma, but he came up with the puck anyway. They drive the second man down deep. Good hit as Belzile knocks his man down. They scrum away for it. Trying to move it out. Shaftsma can't get to it, and here comes Kalamazoo. 4 guys down. Come on back in a hurry. Thomas is there on the back check. It went wide of the net. Komets have it. Saul off behind the net. Here we come. All the way to center ice. Nobody touched that one, and here they come back into the zone.
Right to the screen.
Came right off the screen. So the face-off will stay inside or outside. Apparently inside.
No, I think it's outside. Yeah, Kalamazoo's on the fire to puck. We're right over the back boards, up into the screen. Face-off will come outside the zone.
5-2 shots on goal. They favor the Komets. Scoreboard 0-0 favors the Komets. Back we come one more time. Again, it'll be Belzile into the face-off. Looks. Kalamazoo the draw. Off they come up the left side and pounding off the side of the Fort Wayne net. Here's Daniels trying to move it up the near wall against a horde of other shirts. Here they come again. Komets have it now. Oh, look out. Big, long lead pass going after Daniels. He knew he couldn't get there. Back they come as Meurs, the forecheck, coming after it. Here they come back. Fort Wayne zone. Tip back into the corner. Take a look. Weber nicely moves away. Here he comes. This guy can leg it, I'll tell you. Dumps it in. Goes after it hard in the corner. Took his guy right to the wall. Made a good move on him. Komets try to hold it. Belzile has it. Can't finish the play. Meurs jammed off the puck. Meurs fights with his guy. Can't get it back. Komets take over. Do they have a point now? They do. Left point now. Here's Weber off behind it. Whoa, right out front. Off the stick of Ponick. And Ponick works his way cross rink. And the D-man starting to move back out now. All the way to center. Wilson coming to the Komet line. Long shot high off the net. Komets jam it to center. Chasing it down, Szydlowski. Going in hard on the play instead is Wilson. Sid up the back wall. Pokes away at his guy. Back it comes. Wilson coming to center ice. Komets break that up as Hamonic got a nice stick check on him. Kalamazoo making a line change on the play. Good play as Thompson broke up the pass. Komets get it back. And hustling into the corner, Katalis just about beat our back checker into the play. Here they come. Bad pass again, but they get it back. Lead pass, in we go. Fed off left wing. Nobody to play.
To the net.
And came out front. Nobody in the slot. Now back it goes. Fort Wayne's own. Chased down nicely this time by Southorn. Southie coming back up the middle. Here we come. Lead pass to Szydlowski. In goes Sid. Nice pass off behind is trailing the play. Ooh, a drive high that time. As it was Kashirsky got a good shot. He was picking the far corner. Didn't miss it by much, but it didn't count. 13:26 left, period 1. It is scoreless. Komets and Kalamazoo. This is Komet Hockey.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's. And nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Face-off will be down deep in the Kalamazoo zone following their icing the puck. Shaftsman, he'll take the draw. He's got Big Joe Perry on the right wing this time as they're kind of rolling the centerman to see where we're going to go. Here's Perry with it again. Oh, nice up the middle shot. Saved.
The defenseman.
Shaftsman had to go over the top of a body laying there. It was Taylor, but they managed to get the check. Shaftsman trying to move it up behind the net. Look out. He's got a point man. Good move there. Got on by Saul. Finally sees crossing. Up it comes. Boat break coming wide. Saul's got it back. In he goes. On the money. Rebound right out front. Rebound pulled off as the D-man, Benny Wilson, coming back to center. Works his way. He's got a left wing pass coming to the line. Dropped off by Taylor into the Fort Wayne zone. Chased down by Weber, the Komet D-man. All the way up it comes into the zone. Nice play. Here comes Meurs.
Cutting to the net.
Behind the net. He's around taking a look. Got a guy somewhere. Here we come now. This, tipped out front that time by Embach. He didn't get much wood on it. Now the Komets have it back. In they come, front of the net. Bounced off Embach's stick again. Here they come the other way. Moving it is Fox. Fox trying to move into the far wing. Sends back off to the far side. Blomstrand behind the net. Komets clear it. Big crash behind the net as Blomstrand gets set sailing. Here they come back again. Blomstrand again nailed by Weber. But it's Kalamazoo with the puck. Weber after Blomstrand. He's got it in the hole. Can't finish it off. Poked out. Kept at the point right side. Komets get it back. And here we go. Taking a little look. A little short pass at center. Meurs on his way at the line. He's in front. He looks. Nice play except one D-man in the way. Right up in the slot. Meurs centered it, but they couldn't finish it off. Sorensen recovers now, and here comes Kalamazoo. Out of their zone, in the neutral zone, all the way to the Komet zone, solo all the way, and the Komets take over. Here's Thompson with it now. Nice lead pass. Thompson gets it back into the zone. He's legging it hard. Oh, nice play in front of the net. What a play.
Nice play on the defense.
Kalamazoo takes over the rebound. Here they come the other way, and the Komets break it up again. And back at center ice now, moving it into the zone. Gilbert.
Offside at the blue line.
Offside the play as Gilbert couldn't make it. Harmonic had him stood up pretty well. 11-12 still left. It is period 1. There's no score. Komets and K-Wings. This is Komet Hockey.
Elwood's Appliances is Fort Wayne's most trusted source for quality GE appliances. Family owned and operated, Elwood's Appliances has proudly served the Fort Wayne community for more than 40 years and is Fort Wayne's very own GE factory authorized scratch and dent appliance outlet. Get quality, service, and price that the big box stores just cannot provide. Whether you're looking for one appliance or a whole house full, look no further than Elwood's Appliances, 2808 Lower Huntington Road in Fort Wayne. And visit elwoodsappliance.com. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Kalamazoo pulling the trigger, and they get an empty netter. Right on the corner of the net, on the rebound off the wall was Gilbert.
And it looked like a pretty innocent play. The puck went back to the point. The defenseman couldn't shoot at the net because he had the attacker coming at him. So he fires the puck wide of the net. It hits the boards on a perfect angle, comes right out to the far side. Kalamazoo standing there, and Nagle not able to get across as the open net was open for a split second, and it was in. But a great carom off the backboards. Kalamazoo goes ahead 1-0.
Right time, right place.
Yep.
Boom, boom. Can't do much about that stuff. That was a French-Italian job.
Yes, it was.
Here we come back. They come again and trying to get a man in front of the net. And another shot. as Saul couldn't hold his guy off. Here they come. They cough it up in the zone again. Here's Saul with the puck. Slides it out the wall. Thomas on his way. He looks and he goes looking for help. Score!
There's a surprise.
Off the wall, 10 feet inside the line. Thomas let her fly, and Wilson never saw it.
Yep. Well, I think Martin was looking at the man breaking in the net. Took his eyes off a split second because he moved to the center. Instead of staying on the right side and playing the angle for the shooter, he moved to the center, getting ready to take the pass in front. The guy just shot the puck, went right in the net. Thank you.
Oh, nice play.
Back.
Only took 27 seconds to tie it up. I like that. This is Comet Hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, we're ready to go. Dumped all the way deep inside the wing zone. Good move. Meurs goes in, rattles his guy pretty hard. Trying to come back out with it on the half wall left side. Point right. Looking again. Belzile trying to cock the rifle and let her fly. Behind the net, there was the trip. No call on that one as Daniels got caught. Here they come back at center. Belzile. Nice lead pass to Embach. And there was a middle of the line change. Embach threw it off to Meurs, and he had to come off the ice. Look out into the zone. It goes wide of the Fort Wayne net. Komets have it back. Get out of there in a hurry. They went up the hard wall, and there's a lot of traffic. Because when they pinched him off that time, they had him where they wanted him. Kashirsky now trying to move it. He gives out at the point. It came all the way left side, and Thompson couldn't make a play. Front of the net, Komets intercept. Right wing, here they come. Szydlowski on his way. Into the zone he goes. Try to get it in front of the net. Block. Half wall. Sid's got it back. Front of the net again. Taken away. Thompson's got it out front. Jamming for Kashirsky. And they move it around behind the net. Thompson's got it again. He's by one man. Got it back again. He's still got it. Komets have it.
For the point.
All right, here's Sid on the half wall, right side. Oh, moved to the point. It deflected and all the way back in the corner. Harmonic has to go back forth. The Komets back on the attack. We're 1-1 as Kyle Thompson with a big goal for Fort Wayne. Here's Sid down in the corner, front of the net. And coming in hard on the play that time, Shafsma almost got it again. Here they go. Kept alive by Thomas out at the point. As trying to get a pass that time, knocking it down Beaupre, but off his stick up into the crowd. So we have halfway in period number 1. It's a 1-1 score, and this is Comet Hockey.
Have you seen the redesigned 2016 Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra pickup trucks? This year's models have the comforts you expect and some great new features the other trucks in their class can only dream of. Made right here in Northeast Indiana, these trucks are assembled by union labor, the proud men and women of UAW 2209. American-made quality and workmanship are the cornerstones of the UAW. That quality can be yours. Stop by your Chevy and GMC dealer to test drive these 2016 models. We know you'll feel the
Sweating
difference.
through another barn burner at your team's bar?
Sure am.
Wish you had some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in meeting new people. Epic fist bumps, epic forearm bumps, epic or chest bumps, touchdown dancing, break dancing, line dancing, dancing like nobody's watching, awesome refreshment for the win, and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain Cold refreshment. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost-brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, back to the action we go. The face-off in the neutral zone just outside the Kalamazoo blue line. 8:10 left in the period. We are tied 1-1.
Line change by both teams. All set to go. 8:10 to go.
Shafsma ready in the draw. He and Taylor go for it. Taylor's a master face-off guy. Shafsma had him tied up but couldn't control it. Here they come. Back up. McCarthy off the defense. Coming to center. Fires it all the way out in front of the net. And look out. banged away. They've got some traffic in the corner. Here we come with Thomas again. Thomas is looking. He's at center, around the D, going hard to the corner. Tangles his guy up, runs him off the wall. In it comes as the big guy Perry rolls in behind, coming up with a puck. Got it in his feet, keeps it coming. Point man, good play off the left side.
Yeah, he's going to get trapped there.
Beaupre just, he had one chance to get it back down the left wall, and he tried to evade somebody, and close call. Here we come, back up ice. Somebody just took a run at
Perry, a shot on the net.
Hey, another shot on net at Saul, and he just drilled him. All right, here they come, behind their own net, chased out as Embach made him work. Here they come, Fort Wayne zone. Turn back at center again. At the line, another good hit from Embach, sent behind the Fort Wayne net. Up the wall, Daniels coming around the right side. Oh, look out, and couldn't flip it out. Embach. Back it comes as Belzile on the corner behind the net. Here we come again. Now spinning away Daniels. Gets away again. Up the wall he comes, and Meurs working his way out at center. Lead pass, in goes Daniels all the way left wall to the corner front of the net. He's out front.
Right,
shot.
Score.
Get
it in.
Good move all the way. Following the play, Belzile. He got it.
Get it. Daniels will get the assist. There'll be another assist on it, but Daniels made the play going to the net, got it on his backhand, flipped it back into the goal crease. Belzile went right to the net. He smacked it in and got the rebound.
13-17. The K's now have the lead at 2-1. 6:43 left in period number one. This is Comet Hockey.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest Work Line features Max Performance Gloves, PBR, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves for any type of work. Midwest Gloves and Gear prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made work gloves, and Midwest believes in investing in America. And that's why the Work Line features many styles made right here in the USA. For over 50 years, Midwest Gloves and Gear, Chillicothe, Missouri.
WWI-FM Fort Wayne.
WOWO-AM Fort Wayne.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan and Company in Fort Wayne.
I'll tell you right now, they're banging away on Martin pretty good. That's the 13th shot on goal. We have scored 2 of them.
Good movement from the point into the corner, back to the high slot. Szydlowski walked in right on the backhand, tried to flip it over Martin. Martin made a good save on it, but nice passing in front. It's Szydlowski in the open.
Belzile picking up the goal. Daniels and Embach the assist. So
Belzile's 4th goal of the season. So nice goal. Went to the net. Got the puck as he slapped it through the pad.
All right, here we come. Ready. This time in the face-off is going to be Alberga. He got the draw. Back down the wall. Around behind the net. Comets have it. Taking a little look. Where are they going to go with this one? Up the slot. A drive just missed by Thomas. Kept alive by the Comet D-man. Into the corner. It was Beaupre trying to play it. Comets have it again. Out at the point. Here it goes. Drive off the side of the wall. Couldn't play it. One more time. Perry nicely moves his guy at center. Turned nicely back into the zone by Saul. Kalamazoo picking it up into their own zone. Up the left deep. Pritz on his way. Comes to center. Knocked off by Saul. Puck picked up by the Comets. Embach. He's got room, but it was deflected. Here's Mike with it again. Into the zone he goes. For the point. Look out. Losing it in the corner was Meurs. Came off behind the goal. Comets into pinch. Daniels off behind the net. Got it back. Here they go out front. Trying to get in front of the net. Embach. No play. Back at center. Turned wide. Going hard. Daniels to play it. It'll be icing called against Kalamazoo. 5:15 left. Period number one, and the Comets lead it 2-1.
Yeah, outworking them right now, outpassing them, and getting some pretty good scoring chances on it. As Kalamazoo backpedaling a little bit, as the Comets put some pressure on them from the corners, digging it out, get it to the front, shot.
Okay, faceoff stays inside the Kalamazoo zone to the left of Martin. Belzile back into the draw. He has it, couldn't hold on, and Kalamazoo back with it, moving around behind the net. Blomstrand. He started up the wall. Comets have it in the zone. Still have it. Now lost it. We haven't what?
Slashing?
A slash call against whom? Somebody was a bad boy.
Looks like it's going to be against
I don't know.
the Comets.
It must be. Is it a Comet slash? Nobody seems.
Well, no, Kalamazoo bench gets open.
All right.
We didn't see it. It was in a scramble of about 4 players, and they get number
1454.
or 74. Fox.
Yeah, Fox picks it up.
Yep, we'll take it. We don't want to kill the momentum. We go on power play. Let's make it happen again.
Let's make it happen for sure. 5:06 left here in the period. 2-1 Komets. After Kalamazoo had scored, we came back, bang, bang, and away we go. Can we keep it on a roll?
Second power play of the period. Komets in favor.
In the face-off, ready to get it back. Point men are ready, and here comes the puck all the way up top. Little soft pass back into the corner. Back up we come. Szydlowski up top. Drive wide of the net. Komets pick it off again. And down it comes as moving this one nice. Whoa! Shot that time by
Martin
Sid.
made the save.
Sid comes back up the wall. Here they come. Sid still looking in the side of the net. Right out front. Shot save. Martin.
Right to the net again.
Martin comes running out of there. And
that was Perry.
Perry went for the shot, yeah.
He come out, he used the size, cut to the front of the net, got right in front, tried to flip it over Martin. Martin, with that big glove, made a nice save on it.
He did. And Perry took a pretty good cross-check in the back, going across the corner.
Again, good moving. Szydlowski involved, the defense involved, and Perry gets the puck and goes to the net.
All right, here we come one more time, as it will be Kashirsky into the face-off now. He tries. Up it comes. Let's get to it. We do. And it's still Komet power play with 1:33 to run, 4.5 left. Whoa, up front, here we come. Point man, can they keep it up? Can they keep it alive?
Yeah, they kept it in.
Here's Southey coming back with it. All the way across from Kashirsky, front of the net. Out they come, jamming away. Cleared loose, far wall. Kashirsky's got it again. Now Kashirsky, point, left side, back behind the net in the corner. Got away that time, but picked back up again by Perry. Perry coming up top. Here's the drive, wide, it's deflected. Komets after it one more time. Can they get to it? Kept alive. Trying to knock it down. Got a breakaway coming the other way. Out front, nice save. And they get a, and they missed an open net on the rebound. Komets, now they hold it off again. Turned wide, far side. Up it comes, moving with still 45 seconds on the power play. Is Southorn. He wants to slow down and get a line change on that one. Now here we come, all the way to center. In goes Meurs. Meurs feeds it back, and it's at neutral ice. And cross rink we come. Belzile now. We're going the wrong way, guys. Come on, this way. That a boy. Alberga coming out to center. Gets his pass into the zone. Stops. Out front, a trip on the play as down goes Meurs. Up with the puck, Kalamazoo. Two men coming down at center. Going back hard. Belzile, he goes in, skated his man off the puck. Sends it all the way to center. Komets in a line change. Going in hard. Saul on the corner. Got it back. Put it out front. Coming in hard. Meurs couldn't get to it.
All even.
Back they come. Meurs gets it back. Behind the net. Saul was coming into the slot. Right up front. It's knocked down. Out they come. Here's three men down again for Kalamazoo. Going in hard on the back check that time. Shaftsma. Round the far wall. Came up the boards. Meurs tried to steal. Couldn't get the job done. Now in the corner, Daniels. Daniels rolled off the puck. It came up the middle. Thomas, good lead pass. Back it comes. In goes Saul. Saul to Thomas. Thomas on the point. Drives it in behind the net. Picked up there. Komets. Front of the net. No play. As it's Perry trying to move it to the point. He sends it back in the corner. Shaftsma there. Tied up his man. Here it is to Thomas. Thomas out front. He had Beaupre set up and it deflected. Here they come again at the point. Back in the corner. Lead down deep. It goes to Perry. Sends it along the wall. Komets try to move away. Let's go. You're going to get caught again. Never fails.
Yeah, it gets on that there blue line. And
you got a chance to go deep on the play and you monkey around with it. You get covered up. All you got to do is make a mistake and it's another breakaway. Anyway, we're safe. No problem again. Power play's over. Both teams are back at full strength. Here comes Kalamazoo. 2-1's the score right now, and the pass right to Fort Wayne. Into the zone they come again. Going hard all the way to the corner. And up top, fanning on the play, cutting into the slot that time was the winger going deep. That was Szydlowski. Here they come up again. Good save. A lot of time taken up, and the puck all the way back to the Kalamazoo blue line as Vasturo coming up with it, moving it back. Long drive came off the screen, Fort Wayne zone. It's picked up by Embach around the right wing. Here comes Szydlowski, but he poked at it rather than controlling. Now let's go up the middle. Here we come. Where'd it go? Can't tell you. They drive it in wide. Icing's the call. As with 1-1-1 left in period number one, the score 2-1 favors the Komets, and this is Komet hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local, independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
That's gonna...
All right, here we come. Komets are getting besieged now as Kalamazoo with less than a minute to go, trying to put a little pressure on. Here comes Szydlowski, couldn't catch up to it. Nice save, though, as they get the shot on goal. Nagle flagged it down. That stops the play with 47 seconds still to go in the period, and the Komets holding a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, they whacked at it at the blue line, went right through the screen, right onto the net. Nagle had to make a save on it as the Komets running around a little bit and did not get control of the puck. Face off in the zone, line change from the Komets.
All right, it'll be Kashirsky. Nope, it's what we got in the face off this time. It looks as though it's probably Belzile. Nope.
20.
It's going to be Alberga, yeah. Hey, one wide of the net again. Let's pay attention. This one came off the screen. That'll get another whistle.
Yep.
And the face-off will stay in the Fort Wayne zone, this time to the right of Pat Nagle.
Yeah, Nagle got the blocker on that and deflected it up into the screen. They lose the draw. The best thing to do is get another one, and hopefully they change them up, which they do.
16-6
didn't
shots
like
on
that
goal.
change.
All right, here we come. Catellis into the face-off now for Kalamazoo. He's their big guy, as he will draw against Kashirsky. Back up it comes. They go after it. Kashirsky protecting the puck. Still has it into the zone. Here's Meurs. He's there. Shot. Save.
Yep. Meurs. And then who went to the net? Shasma?
Yep. He got hit right
Shasma went to the net, and the stick came up and caught him in the face. I don't know if it was Martin's stick that got him or the defenseman or what, but he went skating through the crease there. He got a little too close, and he's complaining to the referee. But if he got it, it could have been Martin as he made the save, and his stick was sprawling. May have caught him. We'll have to see the replay, but he's got a little boo-boo on that.
Yep, he wants it, but he ain't going to get it. Nope. And we still have 33.3 seconds left in the period. Face-off will be in the Kalamazoo zone, and the score 2-1 favors the Komets.
Line change Komet. Shasma goes down the hall into the injury room, so he's probably going to get a couple of stitches on that. 33 seconds to go. First period. We're up by 1.
All right, it'll be Alberga in the face-off circle for Fort Wayne. He's talking to Taylor. Can he disrupt him enough? Let's see. He did. All right, up we come. Here's Saul. Lost his balance. Had to back up a little bit on it. Here they go down the wall as Alberga goes in, and they bang away. Alberga had it back. He's got it again. And he's hammered. I'll tell you, the stick that time of Szydlowski really gave it to him out front of the net. Here they come the other way. It's a scramble right now, but it's Kalamazoo. Into the zone they go left side. Szydlowski trying to get a shot wide of the net. Back up the wall. Look out. They jump into the hole. Komets have to make the play. 1 second, and the buzzer goes. The end of period 1. And the score at the moment just happens to be 2-1 Komets. A little conversation going down below us. And now we're having a little look around.
It's all out there right now. He's sort of getting in the middle with anybody that wants to talk about it.
Yeah. And the guy who's doing the yapping is Taylor right now. And, you know, he's not going to drop him.
Yeah.
Not by any means. 17-6 shots on goal.
Yeah. That's a good period for the Komets.
Yep, 2-1 Komets, and I'm sure Kalamazoo making a witty-bitty statement before they go off the ice.
Yep.
Which is, we'll see you guys later. This is Komet Hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview. your partner in health.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's Extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your Extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers Extra section. Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report, presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
We're back. We have one period in the record books, and the Komets lead 2-1, out shooting Kalamazoo 17-6.
Yeah.
Gilbert scored first in the game, giving the K-Wings the lead at 9:10 of the period. But 27 seconds later, Kyle Thomas canceled that off at 9:37 to make it 1-1. Then Belzile at 13:17 got the go-ahead. Daniels and Embach the assist, and that's where we are right now. So good first period. Komets skated well. They were aggressive at both ends of the ice, and it looked very promising.
Yeah, very solid period by the Komets. Anytime we get 17 shots on goal, you know we've got some offense, you know we're moving the puck, and you know our passing is sharp, and that's exactly what we got there. If anybody thought that maybe too much turkey for Christmas was going to be a problem, I think they answered the question. We skated pretty well and worked hard, dug the puck out. I thought we had Kalamazoo running around a little bit in their own zone. So pretty solid first period for the Komets, and they got to be pretty happy with this outcome of a 2-1 lead.
Well, as I said to Robbie the last game before we signed out for Christmas, the only bad thing about letting these guys go home, they've got some good rhythm. Let's keep them here and see if we can pick it up, and they picked it up.
Well, they kept it going. You know, like you say, they beat Atlanta Monday night, and the confidence was starting to come, and it looks like they're following right through right there. So everybody looked pretty sharp out there. Southhorn moving the puck, and Daniels moving the puck pretty well back there. And again, the forwards moved the puck right on the stick. They moved it to the high slot quite a bit. That's where they generated their shot, and they worked hard to dig the puck out of the corner to get that puck to that slot man.
And, of course, bonus time, Kyle Thomas. This kid's really a scratcher and a digger. Skates like the wind.
5 goals.
He did what Impulse says: if you don't have a play, put it on the net, and it was goal number 1.
That's what he did. Went to the net, and he slapped the rebound in past Martin and gave us the tie. And then, of course, Belzile come back through with a pass right to the front of the net, and that came from Daniels on a nice play from Embach.
So all's looking well, but that's only 20 minutes. There's still 40 to go until you play 60. There's no decision.
That's exactly right. This team never dies. They may not look like they're the sharpest team, but they're going to be there when it ends.
Garrett Thompson will be my guest. Be back with him in just a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
Zero money down, 0% financing, and no payments till next spring during Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram's year-end blockbuster sales event. The Dodge Boys have some of the best payments of the year to qualified buyers. A new Jeep Patriot is only $222 a month. Get through the snow and ice in style with a new Jeep Cherokee for only $249 a month. And drive home in a versatile midsize all-wheel drive crossover. The 2015 Dodge Journey is only $290 a month. Save massive amounts on new Ram trucks. The Dodge Boys are giving you over $9,000 off our remaining 2015 Ram 1500 Crew Cab. There has never been a better time to buy a new car than right now. Over 700 vehicles to choose from. If you own a business, take advantage of year-end pricing on a new ProMaster cargo van or new Ram truck. Zero money down, zero financing, and no payments till next spring during the Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram year-end blockbuster sales event. Going on now at Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram under the giant American flag and online at glenbrookdodge.com.
Auto Care on the Go is auto care that comes to you. We build our business from the ground up based on integrity and honesty. Your vehicle will be professionally repaired on site by Auto Care on the Go. Our certified master mechanic team has over 28 years of auto repair experience. Auto Care on the Go will repair your vehicle and your activities never stop. Call 574-200-9945 or visit www.autocareonthego.com. Auto Care on the Go. Proud sponsors of the Komets, an auto mechanic service to fit your busy life.
Aquafina is water for happy bodies. Now, your body is an instrument. A happy and hydrated body sounds like this. An unhappy body sounds like this. An Aquafina body is... A not-so-happy body is... Aquafina? Not Aquafina. Happy? Not happy. In other words, if an Aquafina happy body was the lead singer of a heavy metal band, you'd hear... Yeah! Not... Yeah! And when happy bodies get together, well, then it sounds a little something like this. Aquafina, for happy bodies.
For happy bodies, Aquafina.
Emergency Radio Service is the official radio provider for the Fort Wayne Komets. Communicating with your fleet of vehicles across the state of Indiana just got easier and safer. Turbo Connect from ERS is a wide area two-way radio system offering talk, text, and GPS fleet management throughout most of Indiana. Turbo Connect meets Department of Transportation regulations for hands-free communications and gives you the peace of mind that you can communicate with your fleet without distraction. Reach out to ERS at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584 or online at www.trboconnect.com.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, because we can make it right. Bumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right. We're the name to know. Russ Moore Transmissions. We're here to get you going.
If you suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years, Russ Moore Transmission.
Russ Moore Transmissions. We're here to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
Presenting the official list of things your husband will never buy. 100 powdered wigs, 5 electrolysis appointments, a 3-tiered cake stand made of bone china. But if your husband's identity is stolen, he could buy anything. Help protect you and your family from identity theft with Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium. To learn more, stop by your nearest Fifth Third Banking Center or visit 53.com/ID Alert. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank. The benefits in Fifth Third Identity Alert and Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium are provided by Fifth Third's vendor, Affinion Benefits.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Okay, a new Komet face for the year, but not new to pro hockey. Garrett Thompson has been around a couple of years and seen some scenes and sights around the area. Had quite a bit of time in the American Hockey League.
Yeah, last year was my first year pro in the American Hockey League over in Binghamton, New York, and it was a good learning experience. Obviously, didn't stick it out there, but I took a lot off the year and a lot as a career to turn into and brought here with me. So, but yeah, it was a good year. But obviously, being here half the year so far, I think it's really fun and a great group of guys in a great area, and we have a lot of potential to turn this around for the next half.
I know everybody was searching for a while to find combinations, and Gary was trying to mix and match and got things finally together. Looks like you guys have a good line going right there.
Yeah, those guys are really easy to find for me. You know, going to the net, making plays low, they're really capable of getting open, and their hockey sense just is an attribute for me to play off of. And obviously, those players are the kind of players that are high-end in this league, and just for me to be able to contribute with them and help work off their plays is just, you know.
They seem to be pretty interchangeable is what I like to see. Everybody counters, gets in the right spot, don't leave the holes open, and of course, Sid's a magician in his own way.
No, absolutely. Sid is a ton of skill and a ton of talent that he brings to the table, and, you know, when he's out on the ice, it's easy to find him, and, you know, he's a great finisher, too.
And if he's giving you something, he puts it on the tape most of the time.
Yeah, all the time it's on the tape, that's for sure. There's a few times where we misconnect a little bit or misjudge each other, but we get back to the bench and talk it over quickly, and then, you know, make sure the next shift we capitalize on him.
What I like about you in many ways is your puck controlling in the attacking zone in the corners. You're a big guy, but you got quick feet, and you seem to be able to protect the puck well.
Yeah, that's something I like to take pride in over the past, you know, so many years working on my game low. And, you know, after practice, that's the thing. Against the boards, since I'm a big body, I've always been told that, you know, if I want to make it to the next level, I got to be able to play there. So I really took that to heart and try working on that a lot.
And speaking of big body, you seem to be able to use that relatively well when you need it.
Yeah, for sure. I try to rough him up as much as I can or get in the goalie's way, so it's hard for him to see pucks coming at him.
So at this point in time, this is your longest adventure at this level, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Last year I didn't make a stint in the East Coast Hockey League, but this year, as of now, it's helped me get my confidence back and really helped me control my game and get back to the way I like to play hockey. So I think it's a good thing for me in a way.
Are you under contract with anybody?
No, just the Fort Wayne Komets here.
So you're not free, but you're a free agent.
Yeah, technically considered a free agent, yeah. So
give me a little thumbnail. What do you think about the ECHL?
I think it's a league with a lot of good players. I think that some of the players are sent here to find themselves in a way, and but I think a lot of players here have a high quality of potential. I know that in leagues, upper leagues, the AHL and NHL, they're going younger now, so the guys that are in that gap between 18, 20, between there and 30, I think that those players have to find themselves and they fill voids, and so I think a lot of players here are trying to do that and accomplish that.
All right, let's find out a little bit personally. Where's home for you?
Home is Traverse City, Michigan. Grew up in the Flint, Michigan area.
And played at the Gordie Howe Arena in Traverse City.
Yeah, I play there quite a bit, quite often. My brother plays men's league there every Sunday night, so it's pretty cool.
Did you go to college or go the junior route?
I went to college in Big Rapids, Michigan, Fair State, small school. Yep, with Mike and Pat. They were seniors when I was a freshman, so I knew them coming in prior to.
So now you have to respect your elders, eh?
Yeah, they still treat me as I'm a freshman, but obviously that's 4 or 5 years ago now. So, but yeah, they've been really good guys and helped me become a little more accustomed to the area here.
I'm glad you're a Wolverine. I am too, but the Upper Peninsula is my bill.
Yeah, the Upper Peninsula is a beautiful place too. Going up there and playing Northern Michigan and Michigan Tech and Houghton area, it's really, really nice area up there.
Yeah, Northern was my old home school, but it wasn't as sophisticated when I went there as it is today. That's a beautiful building they've got.
It's really nice up there, and it's that's a great place to play. An Olympic sheet up there too. Yeah, so it's big. It's big hockey, which helps me when trying to get away from guys down low.
Well, we appreciate the fact you're here, and I'm happy things are working out for the three of you guys. And let's hope they leave the chemistry go for a while. I can see a lot of things happening with you guys.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely helped being, playing with pros as long as I have. And he's my roommate as well. And I've known Sid, playing against him when I was younger and whatnot. So I think there's a good chemistry there, though.
Good luck tonight. Thanks for the time, and keep it going.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, Garrett Thompson, my guest. Be back in just a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
With 16 locations throughout the state, Ruoff Home Mortgage is proud of our hometown Komets team and proud of our roots. For more than 30 years, we've helped thousands of Hoosier families establish their roots with a mortgage loan. When you need a mortgage that is simple and straightforward from a name you can trust, be sure to stop by any of our offices or go to www.ruoff.com. Ruoff Home Mortgage is licensed by the Indiana DFI, license 10994. This is not an offer for extension of credit or a commitment to lend.
The brand new Bar 145 is now open on North Clinton Street, right beside Baker Street, and you can enjoy gourmet burgers and even build your own with over 200,000 combinations. Their menu also offers classic bar dishes that have been kicked up a notch. This is the hottest new bar in town with excellent food, craft beers, and perfectly aged bourbon, plus a custom-built patio. The atmosphere is ambient and energetic, with live entertainment from the best bands in the Midwest every Friday and Saturday night. Bar 145 is Fort Wayne's first gastropub. Bar 145, burgers, bands, and bourbon.
The word is, remember the feeling you got?
Improvement.
When you did something you didn't know you could do.
EMENT. Improvement.
Correct. Get that feeling again at Indiana Wesleyan University. Whether you're interested in attending college for the first time, completing a degree, or earning a graduate degree, IWU can help you reach your goals. Visit IWUdegrees.com. IWU. Anything is possible.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Hey, we're back. 2-1 Komets. That is at the end of one. Let's see if we can keep this thing going. More the merrier here, so we'll try to pour it on a little bit. Not easy. We outshot them 17-6, outscored them 2-1. Let's see what's going on around the rest of the ECHL. Manchester's at Adirondack, and Adirondack's nailing them 3-0. 7-11 still to go in the second period. Reading is at Elmira and leads them 1-0 halfway through the second. Greenville at Atlanta, they're 0-0, 17-13 still to go in the second. At South Carolina, they lead Norfolk. That's 3-0, 12-27 still to go in the second. And Wheeling is in Toledo, and of course, Toledo is right on them, 2-0 at the, well, actually, they're starting the second period there as well. Here, of course, the Komets lead Kalamazoo 2-1 after 1. Missouri is at Allen, no score there. Indy at Quad City, there's no score there. It's still in the first period of play. Rapid City and Colorado have not started. Tulsa's at Wichita, that's scoreless. First period just underway. Cincinnati is at Evansville, Utah at Idaho. No report on any scoring from those teams at this particular time. So that's the picture we have here at the end of period number 1. 2-1 in favor of the Fort Wayne Komets. And let's see who got all the shots for us. Embach had 1. Belzile had 1. Szydlowski had 5 shots on goal. Meurs had 2. Thomas 2. 1 was a goal. Kashirsky 1. Cody Soul had a shot. 2 shots for Garrett Thompson and also for Joe Perry. So those were the shooters in the first period, and they amassed a total of 17 as the game went on. Not much going on for Kalamazoo. Looking at the shots, nobody has more than 1. So that's kind of keeping things spread out the way you like to have it. Don't let anybody get set up and get too familiar. Keep them out of the way and off the board. 2-1 is our score. Gilbert got the first goal of the night. That was for Kalamazoo at 9:10. Thomas for the Komets, 27 seconds later tied it. And then back comes Belzile, 13-17, gave us the lead. And that's where we stand right now as both teams are back on the ice. It was a wee bit chippy right at the end of the first period. Does that mean anything? No, I don't think so.
Well, you never know. It shows you that Kalamazoo isn't dead and they're ready to go. They got some fight in them. I think they're probably a little frustrated with the speed and the aggressiveness that the Komets threw at them. And there wasn't too many weaknesses in the whole Komet lineup, from goaltender to the defense to the forwards. Everybody played a pretty strong period. And I think the Kalamazoo may feel a little frustrated from the situation. Being down 2-1, they're still in this hockey game, though.
Here we go. Opening faceoff goes to the Komets. It's Southorn sends it off his D out. It comes to center, back in the Fort Wayne zone. They couldn't play it.
Offside if they touch it.
Now we've got it again. Southorn there, but they call the offside anyway, and the faceoff is just outside the Komet blue line. Quick whistle here to start this period, 9 seconds in.
Just outside the Komet blue line.
One more time. Kashirsky ready into the draw. Picked off, and the Wings let one fly in the Fort Wayne zone. They get it back. Right back up the middle. Komets have it there. Nicely tipped into the defense. Here we come as Thompson right down in the corner.
Right for the short side.
Got the shot. Couldn't finish it off. On the point right side. Back in the corner. Nice puck movement. Here's the drive. Szydlowski.
That's over the net.
In the corner. Kept alive by Southorn. Out behind the net. Komets. Right up the line. And over skating that time was Kashirsky. Got it back. They mug him down on the wall, but Komets come in to help out. Nicely dropped off. Komets still cycle it. Here they come with it one more time. As Thompson sends it out behind the net, Komets chase it down. It came to the point. From the point, here we come. Get a shot? Nope. Had their chance at it, but here they come. Thompson again. Oh, bad pass. Intercepted, and back up ice comes Kovacs. He's just waiting around, find some daylight, dropped it back off and dumped by Mallet to the Komet line. They changed their line. Here we come, Komets. Ooh, they almost held too long, but they got it to center as it's dumped by Meurs deep inside the K-wing zone. They, in turn, turn it back, sending it into the Fort Wayne corner, chased down by Southorn. Southie, oh, bad pass, South. Oh, my God.
Nagle.
Just not smart play. I don't care what you say. He's a heck of a hockey player, but put a little balloon out in front of your goaltender.
Yeah, you hate to pass a puck behind you when you're not 100% who's there, and especially in the direction of your net. That one went right to the net. And Nagle, he knows him by now, so he gets close enough. He's ready to freeze it as soon as he gets a hold of it.
The Nagle's got his head in this one all the way so far. It's been very good. All right, here we come. Belzile back into the faceoff for Fort Wayne, trying to move it in front of the net. Came behind the goal where Daniels has it. Here's Drew, came up the wing. Cross-ring pass is good. They move out to center. Oh, and Weber got a long shot into the zone. Blocked there. Turned right back, and Kalamazoo tries to dump it through. They had to send it deep in their zone. Belzile has a big collision with his forecheck, and both of them go down. Komets try to keep it alive. It goes cross-rink, coming back out. A good hit again as Belzile wraps a couple of them so far. And here they come back up the wall again to Wilson. Wilson, almost got a breakaway lead pass in the corner. Sorensen puts a big hack on the D-man going back for him, but call icing?
Yep, called the icing call. The Kalamazoo player missed it, and the defense tangled up with him all the way down. She'll go back into the Kalamazoo zone. Icing call.
17:57 left in the period. 2-1 Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, Komets have it down in the corner. Trying to move it, Perry, but a bad pass goes back into the Fort Wayne corner as it's Saul chasing it down. Icing called again against Kalamazoo. So we'll put it right back inside the wing zone one more time with 17:24 left in the second period on a 2-1 Komet lead.
And the Komets back at it on Tuesday night. Brampton back in town. Oh, Canada. I hope Rosie Drysdale can get here to see the game. She wanted to come and see that, so I talked to Didier, and he is going to sing the O Canada national anthem.
Ooh. Shaftsma gets the draw, and it went to center ice before Beaupre could play it. Sent back in the corner. Thomas took care of his guy. They move one man deep into the corner. Szydlowski going right side, intercepted Komets. Shoveled out to center ice. Komets got a piece of that one. Into the zone they go. Spinning away was Thomas. He's banged away one more time. Still had it. It's cleared to center. The Komets have it. Saul on the attack. In he goes deep. All the way into the corner. Bang. Good hit by Shaftsma. Up they come. Wings now on the move up the right wall. Dumped at center by Mallet into the Fort Wayne zone. Southorn takes care of his guy. A lot of sticks flying around there. Komets come back. Here we come. Southie with a good lead. He goes deep on the zone. Here's the drive. Knocked down that time as Perry couldn't get it through. Kalamazoo clears it up the right boards. They're into the neutral zone. All the way to the corner. Komets turn that around for a moment, but here come Wings again. Going to the Komet line. Broken up. Komets have it back, and they lost it. Now the Komets try again. All the way into the zone. Here we go. It's going to be Thompson. Thompson looks into the slot. Going in as Szydlowski got a piece of it, couldn't finish it. He's got a man up the middle. Here it comes all the way. Bad pass left side, and it ricochets all over the place and back in the Comet corner. 16 minutes still left in the second period. One man up. Southie bangs it off the boards. Picked up there as Kashirsky tries to move it out. Here they come again, and they leave it behind the net. Bad pass. Hurry up. Let's go. And it's Kalamazoo taking over in the zone. Komets in front of the net hold it off. As it was Szydlowski right back. Was it Sid? No, it was Southhorn, but we got an icing call as Southie fired at the length of the rink. We got loosey-goosey, my friend, and we got to tighten it up.
Yeah. And Tuesday night, Brampton, of course, I said. And then Thursday night, which is New Year's Eve, Indy's in town, and that's the end of our big 6-game road trip or a homestand. And then we go on the road for a bunch of games. So
we need a couple more victories.
A couple more victories. Brampton would be a good one, and Indy, of course, would be a great one.
Here we come into the draw one more time as Kashirsky had that one down front of the net. Here's Southhorn. He's caught almost from behind, still skates it out into the zone. Kashirsky, they take it right away from him. Back they come, man in front of the net. Komets clear that one. Turn back up ice. Here we come, driving hard. Thompson to the line, but it's intercepted by Thompson. Gets it back, then throws away a blind pass. Here come Wings the other way. Got a man break in front of the net hard. Sorensen, he couldn't get to the play. Komets move it out to center, picked off by Wings. Turned right back up. Scheidel sends it back, Fort Wayne corner. Harmonic all the way to the line, broken up there. Komets try, bad play there, but they managed to hold it off. Here they come, still playing with it. Behind the net now, Weber, short pass up the right wall. Move it. Nice play there. A little touch pass going in all the way to the front of the net. Komets had it back. Couldn't finish it as Meurs had it. Komets get it back at center and drive it into the zone again. As caught from behind was Weber. That time hit by Taylor, who's the guy that was doing all the chin music at the end of period one. Here it is as Embach tried to shoot it off into the corner. Going in hard, Meurs called his guy off the play, picked back up. Wings trying to open it up a little bit, broken up by Weber at center ice and puts the bang on his man. Back comes Belzile for Fort Wayne, and he's off and running again. All the way to center, got some room, and he goes on the zone, and the poke checked loose. You can't penetrate that deep. They line up and dare you. All right, here we come the other way. Mallet taking a little crack that time at Meurs. Here it is, in front of the net, no rebound. Turn back up ice. Komets have it back at center. Daniels moving to the left side. Mallet going on the forecheck. Came behind the net. Daniels had to go up for it in a hurry, and it's almost taken away. Back they come. Komets clear. Now they back into the defense one more time as here's Beaupre. He gives it up the wall into the zone. Come the Komets. All the way deep on the corner. Round behind the net. Still no play as Meurs cuts to the bench. They're changing lines. Kalamazoo, Fort Wayne zone as Beaupre. Nope. Finally got it cleared, and it's picked off this time. And on the attack, Alberga. Alberga on his way at center. Good lead pass going to Meurs. He's got it all the way in right side. Looks for help in front of the net. Almost deflected.
Southhorn jumped in there.
Yep. Couldn't quite get it where he wanted it. Good lead pass back into the zone. Thomas on the forecheck trying to disturb him. They still keep it in the zone, working their way back slowly but surely to center ice. Komets break that up, and it's going to be sent into the corner by Alberga, and it's behind the net for the Wings all over again. 12:50 to go. It is period two. Komets hold a 2-1 lead. All that gained in the first period. Breaking deep is Sorensen on the right wing. He's chased off the play by Harmonic. Harmonic moves it out. Nice pass coming to center. In they go all the way left side. Drive by Schaafsma. He put it on the side of the net second time around. Good crash down in the corner. Wings start their way back up ice. It's opening up, folks. They've got 5 guys coming down. Good defensive move, Southhorn. Nice little short pass. Move back up the zone. Breaking hard. Weber at center. Picked up by Alberga. He dumps it off the defense in front of the net. They jam at it. Right back it comes. Point man right side. Here comes Szydlowski. Fake. Feeds cross ring. Southhorn fires it into a crowd. After the rebound, nobody there. And here comes Kalamazoo. Up ice, Southie going in hard. He let a guy get inside of him, and hanging on is Nagle.
Yeah, he took the short side away from the shooter. As he got a bit of an angle, he cut to the front, Nagle held his own, took it off the chest, and was able to hold the rebound.
Good thing Nags waited for that one. 11:55 to go in the second period. 2-1 Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
I'm so pumped about Tim Hortons Chicken Fajita Grilled Lunch Wrap. I brought a few friends to help me out. Hit it, boys. That's what I'm talking about. It's made to order with delicious ingredients like warm seasoned chicken, real cheddar cheese, peppers, onions, and chipotle sauce. Grilled to perfection, wrapped up, and ready to go. I love it with one of their freshly prepared soups. Is that fantastico? Bring it home, boys. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting new lunch, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, they got a couple little bangs going. Meurs let a shot go.
Yeah, there was an offside, but it was a late whistle.
Yeah, the whistle came after the shot.
He didn't hit the net. He missed the net with the shot, and I think he probably did it intentional as he heard the whistle. But he did get in pretty close before the whistle went. Kalamazoo defense took offense to it and pushed him around a little bit in the corner. No penalty is going to be called on it, I think.
All right, 11:47 still left in the period. The faceoff will go back outside the blue line in the neutral zone.
Still a lot of talking from everybody, but again, that's sort of the respect to the goaltender. At least he didn't hit him and shoot it at the net. He actually missed the net on the shot.
All right, here we come. Now it's going to be Schaafsma going at center. He'll have Thomas and Perry on the wings. Faceoff goes to wings. Up they come, trying to find a guy up the middle. Intercepted Komets. Turned back in by Schaafsma. Couldn't finish it off. They come across the line, going deep. Taylor, right side, no shot. Up they come. Komets have it again. Schaafsma, nice lead pass. In goes Perry. Perry to the line, trying to shovel it across to his winger. No play there. Schaafsma with a good back check. Here come wings. Oh, moving it up nicely. Komets. Here they come again as Thomas looks, feeds it off the near wall. Down to the defense. Here comes Beaupre. Got to move it. Beaupre over center. Nicely into the zone. Turn cross ring. Couldn't play it.
The winger.
Back it comes. Beaupre there to cover. At his own blue line, moves it off. Komets come back to center. Off the wall. Chased into the zone by Perry. There's a line change. Here come wings. Back out. 10 minutes to go. This is period number 2. Southorn, a little short pass up the wall. Oh, bad pass that time to the loose guy. Nobody there. Here's Beaupre. He's going to get caught. Got his guy away. Moves it up the wall. Short pass, no good. Sid gets plastered. Up it comes to the point. Down in the corner. And around behind the net again. Front of the net. That time somebody got hit right in the face. That was going to be Southorn. Puts a good bang on his guy. Here they come. All the way up ice. No icing is called on the play. Komets get their line change. As here comes Kalamazoo out to center. Komets broke it up. Into the zone they come, trying to shove it deep. Meurs, but he couldn't hold it. Wings now come up on the right side. In front of the net. Nice play at the goal mouth. Rebound out front. Picked off nicely, Belzile. Way up in the air. And here they come back into the zone. Going hard on the play. First man in. Komets, they hold it onside. But losing his balance was Meurs up the wall. Kept into the zone. As Belzile take a swat at it. Meurs has it behind the net. Up on the near wall. And it is Embach. Half wall right side, trying to play it. Reverse behind the net to Meurs. Meurs on the left wall. Back it comes to Belzile. Belzile looking for help, doesn't have it. Trying to move it back toward the corner. He comes again. They're frustrating Kalamazoo right now. Whoa, cross rink, but unable to make the play. Daniels, and here they come the other way. Into the Fort Wayne zone. By one off the side of the net. No play. Daniels took his guy off the puck. Komets come loose. Got to get there in a hurry. They got there. Lead pass. Embach tripped on into the corner. Here they go. Shot, save, rebound.
Martin made the save.
Embach followed it. Couldn't get to it. Wings coming at you. Back the other way. As the big guy, Ponick, 6'7", goes rumbling into the zone. Boy, here we come. Komets back in order again. Moving to center ice. All the way to the line. Going in hard, Thomas. Thomas around Ponick. Heads deep into the corner. Take a run at him. Thomas saw him coming. No harm done. And up ice we come. Komets back at center ice. Beaupre had a piece of it. Couldn't do it. Trip on the play. No call made. Here comes Kalamazoo into the zone. Shot deflects wide. Off the far corner behind the net. Trying to make the play. Taylor. Taylor's got it. Far wall. Out at the point left side. Trying from the left point. Can't get it in the zone. Good play there by Thomas, who broke it up. Here they come behind the net again. Saul had to go in, chase hard as Murray with the puck. They clear it to center. No icing called. As back to make the play, Catalis. Here they come. Back up ice. You got to stand this guy up. You got to get him. Big boy. That's the way you do that.
Southhorn.
As South, he took him where he had to be.
Point
but
shot.
Look out. Point shot went wide. Out to the left point. Here's another drive. Front of the net. Komets have it. All the way to center. Southie looking. Right wing. Give it to him. Give it to He gave it to him late, but he got it anyway. Here they come out the side of the net. As Kashirsky try to make it go. Kashirsky moving it up the wall. Can't play it. Can't get it. And here come Wings back out at center. Fort Wayne line. Good back check that time by the Komets. As Kashirsky had it, but here Wings pick it up again. Fort Wayne zone, and Harmonic is there. A little rattly right now.
Yeah, not too many whistles either. They're going at it pretty good.
They're letting them fly here. Let's see what's going to happen to it. Here they come across the zone and trying to stick handle through a pile of people again. That was Szydlowski. As Sid gets a lot of extra attention. He's just so unbelievably talented. They just don't take their eyes off him. Now here we go. Thompson back in the corner. What do we have?
High stick.
Who got the high stick?
Knocked it out of the air. The whistle.
Oh, with a high stick.
Yeah, it'll stay in the
Gotcha. This is Komet Hockey.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and auto owner's insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Hey, we're back to the action. Face-off stays deep inside the wing zone to the right of the goaltender, Mr. Joe Martin. Belzile back for the draw. Meurs along with him. Ready, set. Draw, not dropped. Embach is playing on the left side of this one. Or the right side, I should say.
Lots out of town scores.
They're coming big time right now. Here we come. Komets headed down in the corner. It's Embach again. He gets away from one. He's got it again. They're all over him. Back up top. Here come Wings. They got 3 men down. Cover the right wing. Back deep in the corner all the way up. Good move, Komets. They thump away at their guy. Belzile, a little short pass taken away by Wings. Out at the point, trying to get a shot away on the half wall. Wide of the net. And it's not unable to handle that one. Was the big winner
all the way down the end.
That's good. Make him chase. 6:50 still to go here in the period. Wings start back. Ponick with a little short pass. Turning up the right wall. Gets a give and go. He's over center.
Penalty. Meurs got nailed at center ice. And he's down, getting up very slowly.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a collision or what it was, but they got one of the Kalamazoo players.
Yeah, it looks as though it's 23 Blomstrand.
Yeah.
So he'll have the time. And it came at 13-19.
Yeah, very quiet. Then all of a sudden, something happened at center ice. We'll have to see the replay on it. But interference. Had to be a collision. Maybe sticks got up.
And sometimes they're accidental, but nevertheless, whatever it is.
And Meurs is pretty aggressive himself, so you got to keep your head up against him. And it may have been just an overreaction, and we haven't seen the replay on it, but it happened behind the play.
All right, we're ready with a power play opportunity as we lead it 2-1.
Third one of the game, and this first one of this second period. Komets.
Here we come. Kashirsky ready into the faceoff. He got the draw to the point right side. And again, Southie. Look at this. Oh, come on.
Breakaway. Look out. Here we go.
Yeah. Whoa, what a play.
Yeah.
Cold breakaway, and Nagy just slammed the door.
Taylor
came in behind him.
Yeah.
And gave him a little guff.
And he came in. He had all the time in the world. He wasn't being pressured or anything. He came in, went to the backhand, tried to flip it up high. Nagels dove across and somehow had his glove out in front. And that big glove went right in it. And he'll take it.
Defense made a horrible mistake on that one. Holy cats. Here we go, guys. Let's shore it up, guys. Shore it up. Southorn with the puck behind his own net. Looking. He's got some room. Starts up the middle. He's got it going. He's got a winger breaking into the corner. Cruising down deep is Kashirsky behind the net. Komets have it back as Thompson puts it around the far wall. Here's a point man coming out. And a drive into the net. Jam in front of the net. Can't play it.
Perry right
gets
there.
on by. Bang it away good that time as they got a good shot, and Martin was there to make a big save. Here we come back into the zone as it is Thompson has it taken away in the neutral zone. Kalamazoo drives it back in the Comet corner. One man back on the forecheck. Catalis. Here we come, back up ice, Fort Wayne on the move. It's Thompson. In he goes, down deep, goes into the right corner, beats his check to the play, runs him off the puck nicely. Now they jam for it down in the zone. Szydlowski went after it, but they took it away and jammed it the length of the rink. 50 seconds still left on the Comet power play.
Yeah, they got to try to stick to those short passes.
Yep.
They're trying to throw it corner to corner. They need those short little passes.
Here we come with another bad pass. All right, on the move again. Here's Belzile. Give it to him, give it to him. Ah, come on.
Daniels dumps it in.
All the way to the corner. Picked up by Ponick. Ponick coming back up. That was so well telegraphed, there wasn't much of a problem to get that one.
Daniels had no play to move it. Everybody was standing still. He fired it in the zone. The defense got back first, and then he just fired it off, and it may have got deflected and went up into the stands, and the face-off finally stays in the Kalamazoo zone. So we have a chance to win a draw and get possession.
Meurs is talking to Martin now.
Yeah.
Back on the ice. 5:09 left in the period. 28 seconds left in the Comet power play. Belzile heads into the draw. Embach's out there, ready to go on the left side of the circle. Let's get to that, boy. Nice draw. Finally got a good one. Here we come as Meurs sneaks in. He can't play it.
It escaped, deflected.
Okie-dokie, and the Komets have to go back in a hurry. All right, if Daniels gets a rush on, we're going to be okay.
Yeah, 15 seconds
Move
left.
the puck. Way to go. Now we're going where we want to go. Here's Meurs. He's there. Shot went wide left. Belzile behind the net for Meurs. He let it go right over his stick.
Nobody there in the corner.
Coming in on the corner, trying to knock it down. Wings with
all even, 5-on-5.
They come out of the penalty box at the wrong time there. Look out, front of the net. Komets go for it, can't play it. Hanging on.
Nagle.
He's the only guy that really knew where the biscuit was. 4:31 left. It is period number 2. 2-1 Komets, and this is Comet hockey.
At Partners First Federal Credit Union, provide a smile and have a chance to win some major cash. Donate a new or slightly used winter coat for a chance to win $500. Open a Partners First Visa card and be entered to win $1,500. Current members, every time you use your Partners First Visa card, you'll have a chance to win $2,000. Just visit online at partnersfirstcu.org. Promotion runs through December 31st. Some restrictions apply. Partners First Federal Credit Union is an equal housing lender and is federally insured through the NCUA.
Save on gasoline and get free Comet hockey tickets. Get a Marathon Visa card at any Marathon station and earn up to 25 cents per gallon rebate. Also, pick up a Komets fill-up card and earn a buy one, get one free ticket offer to any Friday night regular season home game. At Marathon, you can earn a 25 cents per gallon savings on gas and a free game ticket. Marathon, fueling the American spirit. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
We were away. Nagle made another unbelievable save to keep us in the game.
And really, it's only his 4th save in this period. And the Komets with 7.
But 2 out of 4 were sure big, eh?
Cool.
Here we come. Back up the wall. They chip at this one. It's way up in the air. Down in the corner, Southorn throws it off on the right wall. Here we come. Back up ice. Move to center. Chipped all the way into the Kalamazoo corner. And Martin, the goaltender, makes the play. Komets going after it on the wall. Nice big hit by Szydlowski, and it goes to center ice. Hamonic's got it for the K's. Cross rink it comes to Southhorn. Southie looking. Oh, yes,
Good
he's
pass.
got him there. Here we go.
Wide open on the wing.
Into the zone, up top.
Offside.
Who went offside?
The man on this side here. They threw it across.
Yeah.
And the winger on this side, he was darting for the blue line, and he went offside.
Wow.
Thomas.
Okay, 3:44 still on the clock. Change him up again. Gary says,
Yeah, he didn't like that. Keep him fresh.
All right, we got the last change, which we had to have.
Yeah, I don't think the bench was ready for it because they changed very slowly.
Kashirsky now got the draw after it. Thomas, good forecheck, keeps it alive, chased his guy behind the net. Here we come up near side, picked off this time, moving away, as it will be the centerman, Alberga, trying to get it. Up they come, kept alive again, this time poked away by Perry. Down behind the net, Komets have a point man. Here they come. Here's Saul, cross rink on the play. At the net, hanging on, Martin, right through.
Yeah, came over here to Beaupre. He let a pretty quick wrist shot go down low, went through 2 or 3 players, and Martin was right on the spot, down in the pads, froze her, got her kid.
3:21 still on the clock. 24-10 shots on goal. The Komets have had 17. They've had 4. Or 7 and 4, correction. Back we come one more time. Trying to dig it out of there, Alberga. Behind the net, Komets have it. Oh, got a wide point man. Left wall, couldn't find him. Here come Wings on their way back out of the zone. Going wide left side. Hey, drive. Look out. Came off the right wing. In goes Thomas. Ties up his guy. Trying to ramp on the far side. Couldn't get it done. They score. Right in front of the net. I believe it may have been Taylor who just chopped at it and put it right under the goaltender.
Yeah, they got possession behind the net, circled the net. They threw it at the net. There were 2 Kalamazoo players that got between Saul and the goaltender. They may have deflected it, but there was 2 of them there screening Nagle as the shot got through, and they found the open spot to tie it up.
Tough one for Nagels to do much about.
Yeah, he's been playing so well back there.
Yep,
and you could see Kalamazoo just sort of inching away, and getting a couple of breaks. And there it is again. The shot looked like it hit the man in front, yeah.
So that's where the old deflection occurred.
Taylor gets it.
Ponich and Seidel with the assist, and now we're even. And we better play a little heads up here, because right now the Wings will go after us. End of the period, what are they going to do? Come on. Moving it out to center. In they come to the line. All the way left side. Here's the Komets spinning away that time. Belzile on the corner trying to get it back. Nicely, Embach there. He gets worked over pretty hard by Sorensen. They dig for it down the wall. Komets trying to pull it back out. They've got it for a moment. Couldn't finish it off. Wings now on the move. Come towards center ice. And a big hit that time is plastered down on the play was Belzile. They come in Fort Wayne zone off to the corner. Has knocked loose one time. Daniels. Here they come. Back up ice. Whoa, right skating on by the puck was Embach. He was heading for the bench and now turned in as it will be Kashirsky. Kashirsky trying to play it. Can't get there. Jamming away. Trip on the play. No call as down went Meurs. Here they come. Wings behind their net. 150 left. Up the wall right side. Coming to the Komet line. Into the zone they go all the way right side as Southhorn wouldn't let them by. Not that time as Gilbert got the shot. Komets have it again. Hamonic coming back. Stick in the room there. How long's that stick been laying there?
I haven't had a whistle in 2 minutes.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
All right, the Komets now move it back out far wall all the way into the Kalamazoo corner.
Here's the zone.
The back check was Thompson. Couldn't finish it. Komets get it. Nice reverse to the D. Picked up by Southhorn. Southie up the middle. In we come again as Szydlowski rolled off his stick. Hanging on is Martin. And the faceoff will stay inside the wing zone with 1:20 to go. Period 2. We're tied 2-2, and this is Komet hockey.
Have you had an MRI and later were shocked by the high cost of your copay? Your out-of-pocket insurance cost can be 3 times higher depending on where you go. Call us first. Find out your estimated costs before your exam. And if you don't have insurance, pay as little as $4.25. Why pay more? It's your choice where you go. Choose from our 3 locations: Auburn, Decatur, or Fort Wayne Open MRI on Lake Avenue.
WFWI-FM Fort Wayne.
WOWO-AM Fort Wayne.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, face-off inside the wing zone. We're tied at 2, 1:20 to go, period 2. Komets hold it out at the top. Wide of the net, came left side. Picked up, dumped back deeper into the corner that time as Perry knocks that one down. Kept alive by the Komets Beaupre. Down they come in the zone. Wings with it again. Benny Wilson coming back. Komets let it hop over the stick as Thomas had it, couldn't finish it. Now they send it down left wing, deep into the Fort Wayne corner. Beaupre takes a look around, and he turns it out to center, and back come Wings again as Wilson has it. Look out, Saul took away. We have what, a hand pass?
Delay offside.
Whatever we had.
Delayed offside there. Face-off will go outside the blue line.
Shaftsma chirping away pretty good down there right now. 49 seconds left. Period 2. Tied at 2. Change them up again.
Yeah. Last minute of the period. You don't want to give anything up right here. Kalamazoo's fought themselves back to a 2-2 tie with the 1 goal in this period.
Okay, Weber now back on defense as he and Daniels are the pair. Hopefully that's good. As Wings with it. Ponick with a shot right on net. Picked up by the Komets. Weber back up ice again. Lead pass at center. Taken away from Embach. Put right to the Fort Wayne net. Behind the goal. Daniels. Move it. The longer you stay, the easier it is for him to set up. You gotta have somebody to help you if you're going to make it work. Meurs in the corner. Mugged hard. Ponick gave him an elbow in the back of the head. Komets work for it. Down they come again. And Ponick off the play. Back up come Wings slowly. 14 seconds left. At center. Circling at the center ice zone. In they come all the way wide left. All the way to the corner. Behind the net. Trying to set it out front. Didn't work. As it's Szydlowski behind the net. They fake. Can't shoot. Out it comes. Buzzer. End of period number 2. We are tied 2-2 Komets and Kalamazoo. This is Komet Hockey.
Hey there, your Applebee's bartender here with a tip on making Mondays better. Now you can score any of our burgers, plus free refills of fries for just $6.99. Who knows? With a deal this juicy, you might actually look forward to the end of the weekend. So come by and fill your stomach without emptying your wallet on Monday Burger Night. New and only at Applebee's. For a limited time, price and participation varies.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Pass on your love of gardening to your children by letting them explore the garden with Midwest Gloves and Gear's full line of Disney products. Mickey Mouse, Princesses, Minnie Mouse, Cars, Fairies, and Frozen are featured in Midwest Disney line of products, including gloves, hats, watering cans, buckets, tools, and much more. When you need gloves and gear, think Midwest Gloves and Gear. Chillicothe, Missouri. Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Boy, there's cups of Tim Horton coffee all over the ice down there. What's going on? Anyway, we know what's going on here. We got a brand new hockey game.
Yeah, we knew that Kalamazoo wasn't going to quit, and with less than 5 minutes in the period, we get a power play. They get a breakaway, and Nagle make a great save on it. That's the 3rd shot of the period. Nothing really happened, and we had pretty good control of the period, although we hadn't scored. And then they kept going away. They end up shooting us in the period 8-7, and that's not a good ending on a period like that, especially as you saw the first period. They had a little fight and spark in them. Now they've got some shots on goal in the last period. They feel pretty confident in the dressing room right now, coming out for a 3rd period, tied at 2-2.
All we've got is the 1 goal and the 1 penalty. Blomstrom at 13-19 picked up interference. Taylor at 16-58 had the goal. And that's what tied this thing at 2 apiece. But 2 of the saves made by Pat Nagle in that period were game savers. They could have had 2 more goals.
Yeah, exactly. And the goal that they got was just a matter of Kalamazoo fired everybody at the net. The man with the puck circled. They threw the puck back at the net. The 2 men in front that got between Nagle and the defense were able to deflect the puck, and they got it in the net on them. So good goal on Kalamazoo's part. But again, we didn't get any goals, and that's got to hurt us. And we got outshot in that period, 8-7.
So the memo should be, you know what's up, guys? You saw the stats.
Start
we talked about it. What are you going to do about it?
Shoot the puck, guys.
And no doubt about it. So there we have it at the end of 2. It is 2-2. Komets and Kalamazoo. Be back in a moment with a special guest for you. Stay where you are. This is Komet Hockey.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Renegade with legendary Jeep performance and incredible fuel economy, starting at $17,995 minus incentives. Also now on the starting lineup is the all-new redesigned Ram Rebel. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is a new crowd favorite with a muscle to back it up. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Hellcat. With 707 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. O'Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
You know that, wow, I'm starving feeling? Subway's got you covered. Now get 50% more meat on any 6-inch sub for just 50 cents more in celebration of our 50th anniversary. Just make it deluxe and we'll load up any 6-inch sub like the mouth-watering spicy Italian or the tasty turkey breast made with freshly baked bread and all the fresh veggies you want. That's 50% more meat on any 6-inch sub for just 50 cents more. So get to Subway and make it deluxe. Subway, eat fresh.
Limited time only. Excludes breakfast sandwiches. Additional charges for extras. 50% more meat compared to our classics.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
Once upon a galaxy in a world far, far ago.
This party is lame. There's no cool kids here.
But Dad, you planned the party.
You're right. I'm tired of being in the doghouse. The other dads are laughing at me and throwing cats. That's seriously bad.
Since Father Figure was concerned with his approval rating, he knew we needed to act fast.
We need someone to bring the fun stat.
How about me, kids?
Get out of here, you. You're bat poop crazy. And besides, I'm 43.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Well, we dodged a rubber chicken with that one.
Now, since Father Figure incurred the wrath of the clown mafia, he knew he needed to overcompensate and get some cool points fast. Oh, yes. Cool points are like gold. Pretty shiny gold.
I need to call Tag Art. Give me that phone, Joey.
It's Tommy.
That's what I said, Frank. I'm dialing 456-6999.
With that, Father Figure was instantly connected to Tag Art, where a whole list of service options were laid out before him. Caricatures, face painting, costume characters, stilt walkers, and beyond. No pressure, no egos, and all local talent. Tax-paying artists, bully.
And no more flying cats.
Father Figure further learned of Tag Art's website, tagartcompany.com, where he could see samples of work and not just trust a stranger with a great phone voice.
He did have a great phone voice.
So the next time you need to bring the fun to your party, college, office, mitzvah, reception, or general wacky-doo shindig.
They do wacky-doo, too?
They truly do. For you, too. No poo. So get the tag team, and you'll know why they say,
Tag, we're it. Hey, girls. Want to go to a group class at Speece tonight? I think I'm headed to spin class. The upbeat music and the energetic instructors help me enjoy exercising.
Well, I want to go to yoga. There's nothing better than a calming workout after a stressful day at the office.
I've heard they have Aqua Zumba, but I don't have a Speece membership. How can I try to see if I like it?
Simply bring your Komet ticket stub to receive a free 1-week trial. With over 100 group class times, Speece Fitness has a variety of classes to fit anyone's schedule and fitness routine. All group and aqua classes are free to members. Speece Fitness is the premier club offering the most services and amenities in Fort Wayne. In addition to the clean, spacious facility and amazing staff, Speece also offers flexible membership plans, corporate and insurance discounts, and affordable child care. Visit Speece Fitness, located conveniently off I-69, and bring your Komet ticket stub to receive a free 1-week trial.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne. Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Dustin Cohen, who's the beat writer for the Journal-Gazette, covered hockey for many years here. And you always like to get perspective from these guys because they sometimes see it differently than we do because we're calling them and they're watching and they can see more than we can. It's the only thing about being a broadcaster. When you're watching you have to watch the offense, at which point a lot of stuff happens you never see, which you do, Eagle Eye, though.
Yeah, I try to, but, you know, I shoot video a lot, and I you know, sometimes the things that are not in the frame of what I'm doing, you're right, you don't get the true feel of what's going on overall with the game. So I know what you're talking about to some extent.
And, I mean, that's the bad part of it, but I've got a guy here, Robbie, who's a blotter, and he seems to see a lot of things, and he fills in the holes, and there's sometimes a lot of holes to fill in. But let's talk about what's going on in the life of Justin Cohen. Did you have a good holiday?
It was good. It was extended. We've got a couple religions in our house, so
yeah.
So my daughter gets all the holidays.
Hey,
kind of
unbelievable.
never ending for me.
And the bad part of it is he doesn't bring her to the games anymore.
Well, you know, I do when I can.
How old is she now?
She is 8, almost.
What a pretty little girl.
Thank you.
Wow, I'll tell you.
And she's finally starting to get into hockey, so, that's been good. It took a while. But.
There you go. Well, you know, we've seen the highs, we've seen the lows and the middles. Where are we now? A little bit above middle?
Yeah, I think they're heading in the right direction. You know, to me, with this team, it's all about doing the simple things. You know, I think when they try to get too fancy, especially at the offensive end, that's when they get into trouble because, you know, to simplify it to me, I just don't know that they have a lot of guys that are even capable of doing those fancy plays. I mean, sometimes Meurs and Szydlowski, but when they keep it simple and just kind of get their noses dirty, I think that's when they have the most success. And, you know, of course, we all know about the penalties, and it got cut down on that. And defensively, you know, kind of the same thing. You know, just make that simple play. Get the puck out of the zone. Don't look for that, you know, 70-foot pass across the ice that's going to get picked off. So
because it's coming back quicker than it left. Yeah.
Well, exactly. So, you know, I think there's a lot of talent, and I think they've got potential, but I think they need to focus on winning games, you know, a little bit more ugly than pretty, and then they could have a little bit more success. And that's a little bit different than I think the teams here usually are.
Yeah,
you know?
well, of course, our Martin Spencer's playing somewhere else again, but I think that's good for Pat Nagle. When Nagle gets in a game, he can play 8 or 10 or 12 games in a row. Once he gets his rhythm, he is tough.
Yeah, and you know, I get the sense that, you know, there's been some nights where, you know, maybe they've been pressured a little bit to play Spencer Martin. I mean, it was 1 or 2 Fridays ago, and you could tell they played Martin because the goalie coach from Colorado was here. And we were all sitting there kind of thinking, you know, this isn't the right night to be playing him. So you're right. I think, you know, while it's nice to have a really good prospect like Spencer Martin, I think he's got a bright future. There is a comfort level when you know it's Nagle and you don't have to worry about it, and he's just got to go out there and do his job because he's, you know, pretty much delivered almost every time he's been in that situation over the last 2 seasons.
And you look at a kid, he's 20 years old, Martin is, doesn't have that kind of experience. They've had him up a couple of times. He played 2 games in San Antonio, but the shooting, the shots are harder, and they're much more defined, and that's what the goaltending coach said. He's not used to the tough shot situations. Even at this level, consistently, he has to handle. And, I mean, after all, our bread and butter guy's still Nagle.
Yeah, and when I talk to Martin about what he discusses with the goaltending coach, you know, a lot of it is about the psychological aspect of it. And, you know, he had one game, which was one of his better ones, and it was one of those where he didn't face a lot of shots. And, you know, those can be the most difficult ones for the goalies. If you're sitting there for 10 minutes and you face one shot and you got to sit there and stay sharp, stay in the game. And so I think, when he really gets that mental part of it and putting the bad goals behind him, that type of thing. I mean, you look at Joel Martin tonight. I mean, he gave up a goal that you almost never see him give up.
Unreal.
And, you have no worry with him, such a veteran, that he's just going to put it behind him and move on. And with the young goalies, they give up a goal like that, and you wonder, okay, what's going to happen now? So I think when he gets that, he'll be a very good one.
Well, Gary's had a lot of different situations because of call-ups and people who've come into play, and there was a stretch we were missing with injury and call-up an awful lot of people, and the kids that he brought in here played their hearts out, and we didn't really lose that much ground to the league, which I thought was a compliment to the kids and also to Gary.
Yeah, and even when they were struggling then, I don't think it had anything to do with the young guys that were brought in, these kind of spare parts. It was more about consistency, and you weren't getting some production from, kind of some of those top-line guys. I mean, obviously, if your captain doesn't get his first goal until the second week in December or whatever it was. But, yeah, I don't think that the call-ups and the injuries were the problem. It was what the guys who were in the lineup were doing, and that was being inconsistent in a lot of different ways. Penalties and turnovers and just not making those simple plays. So I feel like they kind of turned a corner last week. Like there was, they lost to, I believe it was Manchester, and we kind of walked into the media room and thinking, okay, we've asked this question, we've seen this, so many times, we're kind of out of questions, and Gary seemed like he was kind of out of responses, and then the next night they came out and just played great from the drop of the opening puck. And I said to Sean Szydlowski, well, what was different? And he said, using some more colorful language than I will, we got real sick of losing.
Yeah.
And so something, I think, clicked there, and they played two really good games. And I think they played well tonight, even though it's tied. And so maybe last weekend was kind of the turning point, but we won't know for a few weeks.
I think you touch on something. There are some great leaders on this hockey club that are not wearing C's, and maybe a couple of them have A's. But they lead by example, and I still think Szydlowski is one of the top 3 or 4 players in the whole league.
Well, and there's really interesting dynamics with the leadership. I mean, the captain's gone.
Yeah.
I thought Pistilli last year was, maybe just a huge part of their leadership. He's gone. So you've got a new captain. These guys don't necessarily know him. I don't care what you say. You can't be a leader right from day one. Nope. It takes some time.
You have to earn it,
Remember, Embach, he wasn't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So he shows up at the end, and that kind of changes the dynamic of things. So I think it takes a while for the leaders to kind of solidify their roles and get everybody in line. And, sometimes you have the one guy that's the lead by example, the other guy that's going to yell at everybody. And it takes some time for all that to kind of manifest itself. And, usually if it doesn't happen by late December, it's not going to happen at all. But I think we're seeing it.
Where do you think we're going to end up? Any idea of a calculated guess? 1, 2, 3 in our division? 1?
Well, I think they kind of feel like a second place in the division type team, but one that would be really dangerous in the playoffs. I think coming into the season, I said they felt like a conference finalist to me based on what I saw on paper, and I'm kind of sticking to that. But it's so hard to tell because you don't know who's going to get called up and all those things. But I don't look at this team because of the inconsistency and say I feel like they're not going to be successful. I just feel like they haven't come around yet.
Like to hear that, Justin. Thank you very much. We'll leave that on a very optimistic note.
All right. Well, thank you.
You can follow Justin every morning when he's doing his Comet stuff in the Journal-Gazette. Have a great and wonderful New Year.
All right. You too, Bob.
All right. We'll be back in a moment. This is Comet Hockey.
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. But thanks to advances in treatment, I survived. And when I look back and see how far I've come, you'd think the last thing on my mind would be a checking account. But a new checking account at Fifth Third Bank can help fund Stand Up to Cancer and their cutting-edge research. This groundbreaking initiative is helping save lives. Like, for instance, my life. Learn more at 53.com/SU2C. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank.
Member FDIC, Stand Up to Cancer is a program of the Entertainment Industry Foundation, a 501c3 charitable organization.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the values you've been looking for on all the new 2016 models. Starting at $16,405, the all-new 2016 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, two-time truck of the year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check out our new line of commercial Pro Master vans for all your work needs. Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country. 7-passenger seating, dual TV, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. See the complete lineup of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Well, we'll find out if there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, Robes.
Well, this is a team that's only won 10 games. They're 10-15, and of course the Komets a much better record, but we got to win a period is what we got to do right now.
Yeah, here we come. Komets tip it out to center, race on for the loose puck. Komets have it going into the zone as
to the net.
Was that time Thompson going in, but he was picked off by the D-man, and that was the story there. The faceoff will stay inside the Kalamazoo zone as period number 3 just getting underway.
Well, it was a nice pass up the center as Thomas broke through. He had a stride on the defenseman, but he had an angle, and they've got enough of them to knock him down.
All right, Kashirsky back into the faceoff. Wings clear behind the net. The D-man there, McCarthy, moves it around. Here they come, kept in by the Komets. Look out, going by one. Here's the drive. As that time, Sid got wood on that one. It was a save by Martin.
Penalty called on him.
Here we come.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
Another power play. Komets hooking penalty.
21 seconds.
Szydlowski is getting ready to try to get some wood on it.
Yeah. Dallas.
He got the stick and he had a little yank. Power play again. 4 penalties in the game. We've got all 4 power plays.
Yep.
Kalamazoo's got all 4 penalties.
Dallas is one of their big dogs, too. Nice to get him off the ice.
Yeah, we have not scored on a power play either, so they've had a couple of breakaways and taken advantage of them. So we got to make sure we get a power play that is effective.
Big face-off. Belzile into the draw. And he's going up against Taylor, Mr. Face-off. But Belzile beats him to the draw. Here we come, down the wall. Alberga to the corner, gets it back. He's looking behind the net. Here we come, and Alberga gets it back again. He's looking, can't play it. We got a man up top? Not yet, we don't. Shot save, gobbled
angle.
Up, and no further action.
Belzile let that shot go for the angle. He was looking for a rebound because he shot the puck down low, but he was high enough that Martin was able to get it in the pads and catch it and hold on and kill the play.
Back we come, a face-off to Martin's right. 1:43 on the power play. Belzile back into the draw again. Got another one out at the point. It is Daniels from the right side on the wall. Down behind the net. Whoa, man up the slot. Oh, score! It was picked up by none other than Alberga.
Yeah, and I think Embach got the shot on the net. It wasn't that hard, and I think that's what fooled Martin. As the puck came to him, he didn't get a piece of it, and Alberta was standing right there, whacked at it the second time, and got the puck past him. Power play goal, Komets.
46 seconds, bingo. We're back in the lead. First power play of the night for us, for anybody. So Alberga put in service tonight. Gary had some nice things to say about him in the pregame, and he's come through.
Embach will get a second assist on it of the night.
All right, ready at center for the faceoff. Goes to Wings. Back into their defense. Ponick cycles to the right side. They move back, and it's deflected. Komets had it, couldn't hold it, on a bad pass that time. Daniels had a piece of it off his stick into the crowd. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. 19:03 left in this match. What?
No, Embach.
Embach.
Yep.
Wow.
Alberta was the one that looked like he banged it in, but the momentum must have carried it through because Embach was the one that got the original shot.
Yeah. Okay, but it sure looked like it was Alberta from up here, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked like he got it as it was going
Look out, they get an open spot, and it's high and wide. Turned up by Embach. Sends it in. Embach gets it back. Embach in the corner. Behind the net one more time to Weber. Weber up the wall. Here comes Daniels on his way to center. He's nailed from behind on the play and then pulls his man down. Around they come behind the net. Komets have it again. Taking a look. Can't get a shot away as Meurs cross rink. Nice play. Shot. Save way out of his net. As that time Shasma came in walking off the point. Out comes Mr. Martin and gobbles up the biscuit.
Shasma come off the bench directly to the front of the net. Nice pass across. He let the shot go. And again, Martin right there makes the save on a good play.
Embach the goal to make it 3-2. This is Komet Hockey.
Knob Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Knob also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. You can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Knob Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Speece Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Knob, N-O-B, Knob Brick.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan and Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets now with a puck. It's Thompson down in the corner, right side, beating away on his guy. Up it comes, and up the middle. Kalamazoo gets the break. Out they come to center at the Fort Wayne line. That's broken up. In go the Komets again. Here's Sid. He's there. Front, missing that one was.
Get a stick on it.
Oh, my. Kashirsky couldn't get the old wood on that one. Here they come again. And backing out of the zone, the D-man, which said it doesn't give anybody any time. All right, Beaupre, move it. Thank you to Saul. Saul looking back to Beaupre, standing still, but here he comes. On his way, he's over center now, drives it into the zone just wide of the net. In go the Komets. Played deep into the corner that time. Harmonic. Now correction, it's Perry. Perry with the puck. Perry's got it out at the point. It goes wide. Saul has to back up as his guy coming wide into the corner and falling down. Szydlowski on the play. Komets get it behind the net, coming up the wing. Out to center. Komets on the move.
Got Saul wide.
Here we come wide again. Tipped in nicely that time as knocked down was Perry from behind. Perry goes in on the forecheck, wings back towards center. Back it goes, Fort Wayne zone, hustling back, it's icing. So on the icing call, the face-off all the way back inside the wing zone. 3-2, Komets hold the lead. This is Komet Hockey.
This season, you can celebrate more for less at your Chevy dealer. Just find your holiday bonus tag and find your deal. So whether it's making your season brighter with the technology of a Cruise, finding room for all your gifts in the spacious Traverse, or finishing 2015 with a bang behind the wheel of a breathtaking Malibu, you can do it all in a new Chevy when you find your holiday bonus tag. Wrap up the deals and wrap up the year in a new Chevrolet. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Take delivery by 1/4/16. See dealer for details.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Little rough-up job that time by the winger for K-Wings, going down in the corner. And here they come back to the Fort Wayne corner. McCarthy couldn't get the shot on goal. No further play. And he joins us, a couple of red shirts at the goal mouth.
And that's the first shot. That's the first shot, if they credit it as a shot on goal. But Nagle had a handle so far this period. So good forechecking. The power play obviously helped as the Komets took the 3-2 lead. But they pumped themselves 5 shots on goal this period so far.
Embach with the power play goal to put us into the lead. This is Komet Hockey.
Emergency Radio Service is the official radio provider for the Fort Wayne Komets. ERS is a Motorola partner in Fort Wayne, providing wireless voice and data systems that allow organizations across Indiana to operate their businesses more efficiently. Reach out to ERS at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584. Or online at www.ers2way.com. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
The Komets into the zone.
Embach.
Kashirsky scores. Szydlowski.
Yeah.
Beautiful pass.
Yeah.
Beautiful pass for Kashirsky.
Yeah. They broke out of the zone. It looked a little sloppy, but they got out of the zone, broke it down the left wing. Left winger went wide. Szydlowski coming in late, cut to the net, gave him a pass right through the goal crease. Martin did not intercept it, and Szydlowski got the stick on it and was able to get enough wood on it to pop it in the net. Komets go ahead 4-2.
Big goal. Szydlowski the goal. It'll be Kashirsky, and we'll probably have another assist on it somewhere. Sid doesn't miss those very often.
No, they gave him right on his stick, and he got enough of it. It didn't look like he got enough wood on it, but he got enough of it.
And again, if Martin will stand there, he's going to get you all night.
Yeah.
Got to move him. Okay, the line hits it.
Yep, Thompson, Kashirsky, and Szydlowski. His 9th of the season. Nice goal. Gives us a little breathing room. 4-2 lead right now.
Yeah,
keeps
for the
pressure
moment.
on.
But look out. Here they come.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're not finished.
That's one of those. They're another team. They just hang around. You can't shake them.
Well, 7-0 the shots on goal. They have not given Nagle any credit on any shots on goal, as Kalamazoo has not got much offense going right now.
All right, Wings with it now. Pritz off behind his own net, dumps it off to the left D, back up the wall, turned away at center. As Harmonic let that one go by, a man in front of the net, look out. Komets
Right
clear
to
the
Nagle's
corner.
got a piece of it.
A big collision out front with Harmonic, but here come the Komets again. Nice lead pass, broken up and tripped. No call, right in front of the referee. Back in they come. Shaftsma gets tripped on it. Here we come, back up ice, turning up the wall, go out to center. Komets have it. In goes Shaftsma. He's looking out front.
The shot, Perry.
Nice save as Perry was there. Back up they come, kept in the neutral zone. Embach had to go in and play it. Komets in the middle of the line change. Deep they come, turned by the D-man to Saul, back cross rink. Here come the Komets on the move, out to center. Embach going in hard right side. Drive! Just missed the net. All the way back at center ice before they could play it. Saul turns it off to his D partner. Ooh, back up the middle, flipped in nicely. Belzile after it. He's got it. Lost his balance. Down he goes on the wall. Komets go in. They get it back. Out at the point. Belzile clears it on the short side. Picked up by Meurs now. Meurs on the wall. He's rubbed off the play. Hangs on. They scramble for it. Komets keep it alive. Off the side of the net. Embach. Oh, boy. Martin just got a piece of that one. Back they come. Out to the point. Here's Saul. Cross point pass in front of the net. Weak pass played, and it goes to neutral ice. Back it comes. Saul came back off the wall, turned in by Embach. Komets in a line change. Meurs on the forecheck. In he goes hard, trying to cover his man. Taylor ties him up on the play. Back down they come. Good forecheck. Here they come one more time up top. Take a look on the wall. It is at the net. Oh, what a save. As Martin was there in front of the net, was Kashirsky, and he just couldn't deflect it.
Daniels let the angle shot go. He saw Kashirsky going to the net, shot the puck, but it went right through. Martin made the save. Kashirsky couldn't get a deflection on it.
So we're looking 4-2 Komets at the moment. Period number 3, 13:42 to go. This is Komet Hockey.
The Fort Wayne Holiday Inn, next to the Memorial Coliseum, is the official hotel of the Fort Wayne Komets. The hotel has special Komet hockey packages that include deluxe room accommodations, plus 2 tickets to a Komets home game. Enjoy dinner before the game at the Mastodon Grill, or a drink after the game in the Faculty Lounge. With 6,000 square feet of banquet facilities, the Fort Wayne Holiday Inn is perfect for your holiday parties. Call 482-3800.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets now with a biscuit, their own zone. Coming back up ice. Harmonic with a nice pass, but it's intercepted by Ponick. Now back we come again. Komets move it in.
Ooh.
And boy, I mean to tell you that time, Kashirsky was lined up by Wilson and just barely missed a huge crash. Here they come back in the zone. Harmonic is there. He's chopped hard by Fox around the wall. Back up it comes. Who's got it now? They kind of let off for a minute. Here we come again. Take a look. make it good. They flip it way up in the air, and back it goes to the Wings blue line. Taken back by Wings, moving in Fort Wayne zone. Fox going in high.
Nagle.
Save on the play, and Nagle hangs on with no further action.
Yeah, he wants a line change. He holds on, and he'll get it right now.
So we're looking at 4-2 Ks. We've scored twice in the period. Embach at 46 seconds and Szydlowski at 4:06. This is Komet Hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being. And take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets now. Pressure stays on. Daniels goes deep in the corner. Behind the net out front, but right to the stick of Gilbert. They come back at center. Weber chased it down off the Fort Wayne D. Into the zone we go. Look out.
Shasma.
Yep. Shasma's, nope, it is, instead of Shasma was Alberga.
Yep.
Now the Komets try for it again. The forecheck's getting a little tough down there. They're making contact on the puck. Here we come. As Belzile back up ice. They couldn't hold it. Belzile's got it again. Now sends to the D-man. Soul waiting, drawing his defenseman back in deep. But a little lob lolly pass goes into the corner as Taylor goes after it. He's hit by Soul. Look out behind the net trying to get a play. Now standing up on his move is going to be Beaupre. Komets in the corner, can't clear it. Behind the net, they've got it again. Trying to move it to the point right side. Komets take over. Here's Meurs on his way to the line, digging hard. Looks for help. Second man in. Drive, save, rebound out front.
That was on Beaupre.
Yep. Here they come. Komets at their own line. Saul backs up, has it over to Beaupre, coming wide. Back up the middle. Oh, and overskating the play, the Komet D. Here's Saul. Flip to center, right back to the stick that time of McCarthy, the D-man. But here's Embach with it again. He's there again. He spins away. Looking up top. Drive, Beaupre. Out it comes. Wings on their way. They're covered pretty well as in goes Fox. Fox looks, shot wide of the net. Komets have it. Here's Szydlowski. He's got help. 3-on-2 going in. Lot of room. Here we go again. Second man in. Harmonica drive out front.
Martin makes the save.
Cleared to center ice, but there's a whistle.
Yeah, Harmonic was the trailer coming in. Szydlowski hit him with a pass. Top of the circle. He had all the time in the world. Let a pretty good wrist shot go. Martin came out and challenged him and controlled the rebound.
10:30 left in the match. 4-2 Komets. 36-16 shots on goal. We've had 12 in this period. And the bombs are out. Let's see what happens. This is Komet Hockey.
Trust the doctors at IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets Trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Second man in's gone.
Yeah, it should be.
Second man in, I think, was Catalis. I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know if he got the Komet defense. Who was it, Weber? Weber got all upset with the shot that was taken after the whistle. Nagle made the save without any trouble, and then all of a sudden he just went after him. And now we got Meurs grabbing onto somebody here.
Yeah, well, this big guy,
Taylor,
he's tough, and Meurs isn't a fighter.
Who's he got?
The Fox.
94, Fox.
Turtle, buddy. Fox is gone.
Well, Meurs is holding on.
Fox should be out of there right now.
So
it came at 9-5-2.
Yeah.
And there'll be some penalties.
Yeah, Weber was wanting to fight and wanted to go at it, and he was grabbing onto the guy. The guy may have been a little smaller, but all of a sudden somebody from behind jumped him, and we'll see what happens here on the play.
There's going to be at least 4 penalties called.
Well, Fox is in the box.
We know for sure Weber.
Weber's in the box.
Meurs.
Meurs in the box.
Fox. And there's one more in there someplace that should be
right
coming.
Right there. There's a little pushing and shove. 74 he went after. And then 14 came in. Wilson is the guy that came in after.
So Wilson should be third man in on that.
It was Fox he went after to start it all. And then Fox got tangled up with Meurs. So,
let's see. They've only got one in the box so far.
Yeah, Wilson was the one. Wilson, they're directing him right down the bench.
Oh, is he gone?
So he may be on the bench and down the hallway.
All right. So let's see what they call for them. But we have a momentary pause in the action. This is Komet Hockey.
You know that, wow, I'm starving feeling? Subway's got you covered. Now get 50% more meat on any 6-inch sub for just 50 cents more in celebration of our 50th anniversary. Just make it deluxe and we'll load up any 6-inch sub like the mouth-watering spicy Italian or the tasty turkey breast made with freshly baked bread and all the fresh veggies you want. That's 50% more meat on any 6-inch sub for just 50 cents more. So get to Subway and make it deluxe. Subway, eat fresh.
Limited time only. Excludes breakfast sandwiches. Additional charges for extras. 50% more meat compared to our classics.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
What was Fox? 74.
Well, here we go, and we're still sorting it out, folks, and I promise you.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything yet. Well, 14 is still on the ice. Wilson, he was the one that jumped.
He's going,
He was the one that jumped.
Third man in, yeah.
He was the one that jumped Weber from behind, so I thought he would be gone. But they're going to put him in the box, and Weber and Meurs are in the box. So
we've got a jolly bunch in there now.
And Fox ended up into 2 actual scraps. He started the first scrap with Weber, and then Meurs went after him or said something. He got into a scrap with him, and so we'll see what happens to him.
Meanwhile, around the ECHL, at the end of 2 periods at Adirondack, they lead Manchester 4-0.
Wow.
Reading leads Elmira 1-0 with the second period over. Greenville is at Atlanta, leading them 2-1 at the end of 2. South Carolina leads Norfolk 3-2 at the end of 2 as well. At Toledo, they lead Wheeling 2-0 at the end of 2. And let's see where else we are. Tulsa at the end of 1 leads Wichita 1-0. And at Allen, they're tied 1-1 with Missouri with 11 minutes to go, still in the first period. Indy at Quad City 1-1 at the end of 1. Cincinnati's at Evansville and lead them 1-0 with 1:20 to go in the first period. So that's what's gone around the ECHL. We had a little time to make a move, so we'll keep you all up on the stuff that's going. And now conversation all over the place. Momentarily, we'll have the official call from our public address announcer who has all the scoops. That's the best way. Why think anything else?
We
think we
tried
know
to
what
guess.
it could be, but don't count on it,
Komet's very fortunate. They do not play tomorrow. Kalamazoo must get on the bus and go out to Wheeling to play tomorrow.
That's 5.5 to 6 hours out of here.
And Komet's bus Brampton Tuesday. Okay. It all got even.
But he didn't get the 5.
Yeah, we get the power play.
They didn't give him 5 minutes. Weber.
No. We have a 5-on-4 power play for 2 minutes.
Here we come. Wings around the wall, trying to open it up. Here they come. As Szydlowski covered his guy, broke it up for a moment. Back in the corner. Here we come again. So the Komets with the puck, working their way out of the zone, coming up on the wall, all the way at center. Here's all back way deep in the corner. That time Southorn thought he was going to lose it. Now the rush on for the puck all over again. Man coming out of the box that time was Katalis, but the Komets are there first. Fortunately, Szydlowski was the guy going back. Now let's do something with it. Here we come into the zone. Oh, another terrible pass. As that time unable to make a good one. Kashirsky was trying to flip it over the D, and it was just a little marshmallow into the corner. Now here's Southorn looking for room. Now he's got some room. Lead pass, unable to handle that one, was the big winger Perry. Komets get it down in the zone, then cleared by Kalamazoo. A minute 2 still to go on our power play. We lead it 4-2. Here comes Daniels back on the attack. Fires it off the wall. Behind the net. Came out way far. At the point, Daniels tries to hold it, and the Komets are back to cover. It's Thomas with the puck to Daniels. Back to Thomas. Thomas goes in, feeds down the wall left side. Going deeper to the corner. Can't find a place yet. All the way up top. Back off the right side. They fake, driving up front of it. Oh,
looking for the man.
And it was deflected at the goal mouth. Nice play by the Komets. They keep it alive. Down in the corner, Alberga keeps it alive. Here they come. Komets out, cross ring. On the play.
Shot to the net.
Oh, what
Embach.
a play in front of the net. They grab for it. Right wide of the net. Alberga's got it back. Here's Alberga looking at the point, left side. Here they come again. Wide, jam in front of the net. Embach's got it back. Couldn't play it. Here they come back up ice. Chasing this one down, it will be Daniels. Daniels behind the net waiting around.
All even, 5-on-5.
Change him up. Line's changing right now as out is Cody Saul, not Sodi Cole. And bad pass. They give it away right off the top. Came out front. Can't play it again. They chip it out to center ice. And on the play, here we come. Perry. Lots of speed for a big body. Got away. Taking a look. Point man out. Up the middle. Here it is. Drive behind the net. Perry's got it again. Up the slot. Shot saved as he's right in front of the net. Put it right into the belly pads that time of Martin the goaltender.
Yeah, parried like that over again. He got it in the slot. He was all by himself, and I don't think he realized it. He rushed the shot. And again, Martin out he came, made the save.
So 4-2, Komets hold the lead. Third period of play. This is Komet hockey.
Crowd at the bar making you sweat?
Uh-huh.
Could you use some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in epic nights, maximum refreshment, great times, awesome memories, high fives, smiles, Rocky Mountain refreshment, Blue Mountain refreshment, quadruple epic refreshment, killer parties, and totally refreshed killer parties. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Auto Care on the Go is auto care that comes to you. We built our business from the ground up based on integrity and honesty. Your vehicle will be professionally repaired on site by Auto Care on the Go. Our certified master mechanic team has over 28 years of auto repair experience. Auto Care on the Go will repair your vehicle and your activities never stop. Call 574-200-9945 or visit www.autocareonthego.com. Auto Care on the Go. Proud sponsors of the Komets, an auto mechanic service to fit your busy life. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Okay, we have 7:37 left in this match. The Komets lead it by 2. Into the faceoff will be Alex Belzile. Inside the wing zone. Played behind the net that time by Perry with the loose puck. But up ice comes Ponick on the wing right side. At center into the Fort Wayne zone. Oh, they had a chance to line him up and didn't do it. Cleared off behind the net. Look out front. Who's got it? Komets with it. Moving nicely.
Perry again.
Out at center. Going in. Embach drives it right on the net and cleared. All the way back to center. Komets get it again. Down the wall. In they come. Turned wide by Perry. He's rolled off the play by Wilson. Around they come. In behind the net. Oh! And right on the money was Perry. He couldn't get a shot away.
Yep.
Look at this.
Got a piece of it on him.
He is strong. He just held everybody off. Belzile has it. Came front of the net. Still no play. What do we have called? A what?
Hook and penalty.
Who got it?
Going to be against the Komets, I believe.
Okay, let's see who got this one. It was, what, Embach?
No,
nope.
I think it's 17. Belzile. I think he's going to get it. Face-off goes all the way back down in the Komet zone, and with 6:54 to go, we didn't want to give Kalamazoo an opportunity. We've outshot them 14-4 in this period. Now they get power play situation.
Okay, so the first power play of the night for the Kalamazoo Wings. We have a 2-goal margin. Got to kill one off. Here we come. Big face-off again. Moved by Kashirsky to the net. Behind the net they come. Komets working it. Came back up the wall. And turning away from the play at the wrong moment, Belzile. Oh, baby, we got it.
Yeah, that was a shot from the point. Got deflected halfway. Went up high. and caught Nagles on the shoulder. He made a nice save on it.
Yeah, boy, alert.
Staying out on the crease, playing the angles
He reacted to the feel of the contact, you know. 4-2 our lead, 6-4-5. Get them within one, and look out, here they come. Here we go, another big face-off. After it, all the way to the point. This time they skate in from the point. They switch point players coming off half-wall right side. Up top, unable to shoot it, Pritz. Pritz now in the half-wall right again. Sneaking in left side behind the net, but no play was Gilbert. Here they come up top. Gilbert's got it again. In front of the net. They fan on another one. Attaboy Pat.
Rebound.
Whoa, what a move by the D-man.
We get a whack.
No, in fact, it was Alberga who saved the day, just dove at it and poked it away. Here they go into the zone. Komets keep it at center ice. Alberga covered his guy. Back one more time. They work it down the wall. Keep it alive. Now it's down deep in the corner. After it will be the Komet D-man, Southorn. Look out. Brown behind the net. Southie feeds it off the far wall.
All the way around and out.
It's all the way back inside the Kalamazoo zone with a minute still left on the power play.
Line change, Komets.
5-5-4 on the clock. 4-2 Komets on the clock. Kalamazoo, back they come, going hard to the Fort Wayne line. Blomstrand. He's the big dog for these guys. Here's Cody Soul off the side of the net.
On the net. Bounced on the net. She'll take the whistle.
Good place to take the whistle rather than flipping it somewhere.
Yeah, you don't know where it's going to go. When they've got four checkers coming in on you like that, you whack it off of there, and it's going to go to one of them, and they got possession. So heads up play. Saul holds on to the puck, and we get a face off in our zone. Start over again.
It will be Taylor into the draw.
Yeah, 43 seconds power play, Kalamazoo.
Bread and butter man in the face-off for him, and he will go up against Shavsman. Shavsman, nice move. Tipped it all the way back to the Kalamazoo blue line. That burned 5 seconds off the clock before the defender McCarthy got back for it. Komets have their penalty kill in order as Beaupre and Saul are the D-men. It came across far side into the corner. Beaupre couldn't get there in time. Look out up the wall. Where is it now? Back it comes. Shaftsman trying to play it. Get it out of there. All right, it's Szydlowski. Here's Sid tipping it wide down in the corner. Komets change up.
Line change again.
10 seconds left on the power play. Wings are back at it again. To center on the trailer. Coming to the defense. It is McCarthy. Broken up in the neutral zone by the Komets. Embach's got it.
All even. 5-on-5. Good kill.
Yep. Dandy kill. Right time. Here they come at center. And the Komets have it back, but move it someplace. Thomas got it in his feet and couldn't handle it. Here we bad pass coming across ice as Daniels gave it up the middle this time to Thomas. Thomas coming out, driving hard to center, tipped in nicely on the play was the big defender that time, Weber. Came off the wall. Daniels with it again. Feeds it off to Weber. Weber came up the short side. On the wall, he's taken away as Embach couldn't play it. Here they come right out front, and it's cleared by the Kalamazoo Wings, the length of the rink. 4:10 still left on the clock. Good back check, Komets, but they get a shot away. Here, Southorn got it. He was upended on the play. Komets back for it. Trying to play it. Kashirsky back behind the net. Komets chase it down. Now let's go this way. That's what they gave it away again. Now they got a man out front of the net again. Picked off, and the Komets now back on the attack. Going in across the zone. It's going to be Thompson. Can't find his guy. He's looking. Up ice. Here it comes. A drive. Rattled around behind the net. Can't play it. Turn back. Thompson behind the net again. Komets have it this time as it's Kashirsky. Kashirsky feeds off to Perry. Perry trying to get it out. Can't get it to the point. Circles away. Back in the corner. He comes loose again. Still can't find it. Now drops behind him to Thompson. Thompson still has it. He's out front. Whoa! Across the net. Saul was out front. Couldn't play it. Right to the goal mouth. Knocked loose there. Back up comes Murray. Murray tried to get it out. Kept in by the Fort Wayne D. Off the side of the net. No play. We have 3 minutes left in this one. Back it comes Fort Wayne zone. Chasing it down. Saul into the corner. It will be icing. So we'll put it all the way back in that Kalamazoo zone. 3 minutes even on the clock. 4-2 Komets. This is Komet hockey.
I'm so pumped about Tim Horton's chicken fajita grilled lunch wrap. I brought a few friends to help me out. Hit it, boys. That's what I'm talking about. It's made to order with delicious ingredients like warm seasoned chicken, real cheddar cheese, peppers, onions, and chipotle sauce. Grilled to perfection, wrapped up and ready to go. I love it with one of their freshly prepared soups. It sounds fantastico. Bring it home, boys. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting new lunch, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Center dump. All right, here come the Komets into the zone, all the way to the corner. Little pass behind the net. Alberga tried for it. It's taken away. Up ice they come all the way to center. Komets get it back, and up with the puck now. Shaftsman, but a blind pass went awry, and here we come. Now
Daniels
it's Daniels.
walking in.
In he goes. Shot came off the back of the glass. Turned by Alberga. Behind the net, Daniels is there. Looking cross ring. Drive!
Right to the net. Another save, Martin.
Great save. That time off,
let
off
that
the
go.
stick of Shaftsman.
Yeah, nice play. Daniels circled the net, looked around, found Shaftsman way over here on the defense side. Let a shot go, a one-timer, and Martin got back to the center of the net and made the save.
So, we're at it hard right now as Kalamazoo trying to crack the egg here and get at it. They've got a 2-minute and 20-second history still to right in front of them. Belzile into the draw, and he goes at it against Justin Taylor off to the left of the goal. Belzile gets the draw. Here we come. Up ice at the net. Turned wide left side. Thomas is there. Came to the point. Back in the zone. All the way Thomas after it again. Ties up his guy deep. Up it comes. Komets got a piece of it. As Thomas really jumped on it. He's looking for it again. And they're a little scratchy at center ice right now. 2 minutes to go. Into the zone. Southorn going after it. He's going to be chagged hard. Up the wall. The Komets have it back. Picked off by Belzile. To the D-man behind the net. Take a look. Oh, my.
Right
there you go.
Southorn.
Gave it away, Southorn again.
Got a little fancy.
Holy cat.
Needs to move around the boards.
And now where they've got the forecheck on us, Belzile trying to play it. Up it comes to the point. No play. Right point. Now play. Back up the middle. Here comes the goaltender. Spinning away with 1:28 to go. Up behind the net. Came out the far side. Komets couldn't get to that one either. Up we come one more time. On the half wall. Walking in is Katalis. Katalis can't play.
There's a shot on the net.
Hanging on is Nagle.
Broken play on it. They went back to the point. That separated everybody from the front of the net. So when the shot came from the point, Nagle saw it all the way, clearly made the save, no problem on it, with the rebound going nowhere. Line change.
Southie went over and said, I'm sorry, I think.
I bet he did. Line change. We'll see if somebody calls timeout. Most likely Kalamazoo want to figure out what they want out there.
Yeah.
Down by 2 with 1:16 to go, and they pulled the goaltender.
And nothing is impossible until the buzzer goes. You don't know.
You got it.
I know what I want, but we'll have to wait for it.
Nice clean
draw. So the timeout has been called. The puck is in the Fort Wayne zone. Kalamazoo, as Nick's got the old board out there trying to make it work.
Yep. Yeah, and don't forget, Tuesday night, that's another odd night for the Komets to play Brampton here. And then Thursday night, which is New Year's Eve, which everybody comes to, Indianapolis is here, 7:30 game.
So Colin Chalk is back on Tuesday.
Oh, Canada.
Yep. So a little conversation at both benches. Kalamazoo listening intently as Bootland diagrams the play that'll get him a goal, he hopes. And Gary tells them over at the Fort Wayne bench
matchup.
Why you just don't have to give them a goal.
Yep.
Shots on goal, 41-22. 8 shots on goal by Kalamazoo. And the Komets 24-34, 17 shots.
Well, they had 17 in the first period, and they got themselves 2 goals. So they got themselves 17 in this period. They got 2 more
goals.
What's that tell you?
Yeah.
17 shots, and we get a couple of goals.
They were out to lunch in the second.
Yeah, second period, 7 shots. You got zipped.
All right.
So here we go. Good draw.
Kashirsky, big draw coming up. He's in the face-off against Katalis. Everybody ready? Make sure the goaltender's ready for this one. Hips. Jumping inside on the play, Blomstrand. Try it again. Szydlowski watching Blomstrand. He's out of there. Now in comes Taylor. He's their automatic man. They were trying to get the other guy out is what they were doing.
Bad draw, but Komets get it. Lift it out.
Here they come back the other way, and it'll be icing. Just by a little. They almost had it going. Bank it off the boards next time, Drew, baby, and you got it.
Yeah, they're complaining to the linesman on the drop. It was a bad drop. Kalamazoo was not ready, which is their fault. And the linesman dropped it. The Komets got it, but they dumped it out and threw it all the way down the ice.
Good for 11 seconds.
Yeah. Another important
One
drop.
more time. Here they come. Katalis back again on the draw, out in front of the net. Here they come. Whoa,
Daniels
down goes Daniels. They pick it up, one man loose in front of the net, trying to make a play. They can't get it.
Last minute.
Up top, here it comes wide. Komets break that one up. Down the wall, then they don't give it away yet. Now they give it away now. Now they got it.
Yep.
Don't clear it too hard. Ah, my God, I can't believe this.
Well, that's Kashirsky.
Yeah, it's Kashirsky, and he's going to get it iced again with 47 seconds.
Yeah.
They don't know how strong they are, but they pass the
well,
puck.
Szydlowski gave him a nice little flip soft pass off the boards. All Kashirsky had to do was bank it off the boards again. Instead, he chopped at it, and it went straight down the ice. So, important face-off again, 47 seconds.
Kashirsky stays in. He and his old buddy Katalis after it. Here it comes. Trickled in front of the net. Wide. In front of the net again. Wide one more time. Here we come. It's Thompson coming out. Komets have it back. At center. Here's
Szydlowski.
Off to Thompson. Score! Empty net.
Yep. Daniels. Szydlowski. Thompson in the net. Open net goal. 1927.
So it makes it 5-2. And the time was exactly that, 1927.
Empty net goal.
See, there's a case of teamwork. This line's working hard. Sid could have shot, but he had Thompson wide on the left side, slipped in the biscuit, and he delivered.
Yep.
No taking any chances.
They did it right. They made it right. Passes were short and quick. Bang, open net. Thompson made no mistake.
Well, that should be out of reach now, Rob.
Yeah. Martin back in the net. Back to 5-on-5.
Here we come. Back into the corner. Going hard will be Beaupre. On the go. He's bumped on the play. Komets come loose with it. Flipped wide into the Kalamazoo defense. They've got it back again. Out they come, moving to center into the Fort Wayne zone. Back off the boards. Into the zone. They just play catch. Shaftsman's got it. Here is Saul. And missing the play, Beaupre. They get it out to center ice. And it's onside. No icing on the call. With 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. It is over. Komets 5, Kalamazoo 2. This is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Hey there, your Applebee's bartender here with a tip on making Mondays better. Now you can score any of our burgers, plus free refills of fries for just $6.99. Who knows? With a deal this juicy, you might actually look forward to the end of the weekend. So come by and fill your stomach without emptying your wallet on Monday Burger Night. New and only at Applebee's. For a limited time, price and participation varies.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m.
WFWI-FM Fort Wayne.
WOWO-AM Fort Wayne.
Welcome to the Komet Hockey postgame show. Brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Here's Bob Chase.
Well, they made no mistake in that third period, Robbie, as a 2-2 tie at the end of 2. That was a pretty serious situation to face without determination, and they proved that they can do it.
Well, exactly. They had a very good first period. They outskated him, outchecked him, outscored him 2-1, got themselves 17 shots versus 6. Second period, you started to wonder, now what have they done? Are they running out of gas? Have they been eating too much turkey? What's going on? But Kalamazoo came back and tied it up and got a little doubt in everybody's mind. But third period definitely took control. It helped at the 46-second mark when Embach got his 11th on a power play goal, and they controlled the period pretty well, 18-8 on shots on goal. And similar to the first period, outskated him, out-hustled, and outscored him. Good game.
It's kind of tough to tell you who the big star was because there were a lot of people that played very, very hard. Embach has to have consideration. He gets the winning goal on a power play. Szydlowski, the whole team played so well. And the guy who I thought really held him in when it had to happen was Pat Nagle.
Yeah, he made, I would say, 6 key saves. Second period, the breakaway. They did score on him in the second period, but a couple of big saves in the second period kept Kalamazoo out of doubt and kept them away from him.
That's right. A great name to know from tonight's game is going to be Pat Nagle. And that's what makes him tonight's Ruoff Home Mortgage great name to know player of the game, as he backstops the Komets to a beautiful 5-2 victory. And in the second period, when it counted the most, he took 2 potential goals right off the stick of Kalamazoo players. Had they been able to score, this could have been an entirely different hockey game.
Yeah, Kalamazoo had one last chance about the 6-minute mark of that third period when they got Komets got a power play. And Kalamazoo had the chance, and Nagle's made 1 or 2 good saves in that power play of Kalamazoo, and we killed that off. It was a good kill by the whole team. They rotated the lines very quickly. I think there's about 4 combinations out there, so everybody was focused, and everybody knew what they had to do was kill it off, and they did it.
And, of course, Nags faced one of their best shooters, Katalis, on a plain, flat-out breakaway and stoned him. No problem at all. So, you got that great name? Yeah, Pat Nagle, known for tonight's game and what he did. Ruoff Home Mortgage, a great name to know when you need a mortgage. So, yeah, Nags got him out of jail and paid the rent tonight, didn't he?
A good game.
No doubt about it. So that's a happy way. 2 more games, and then we're done playing hockey for the year.
Well, not quite, but, well, this year, I guess you're right. 2 games. Brampton on Tuesday, and, of course, Indian here on New Year's Eve on the Thursday. And then they're on the road. We won't see them for a week or 2.
We'll end up in Toledo on the 2nd and won't be home till the 15th of January.
There you go. That's against Orlando.
Yeah. And we haven't seen them this year, and I hope if we see them, they're what we want. We're going to be back. We have scores from other games around the ECHL, but the big one tonight was right here at the Memorial Coliseum, 5-2 Komets, regardless of what anybody else does. We'll be back with those other scores in just a moment. This is Komet Hockey.